I thought you already started it.
Welcome to the first 5 seconds.
Welcome everybody.
Hi.
Burn it down.
Hi.
Let's just burn it all down right now. Welcome everybody.
Already?
Yeah, already. Welcome everybody to the first session of Tomes of the Multiverse, a tour into Exandria. I am your friendly neighborhood dungeon master, and with me I have my group of friends, and we're going to take a little dive into the world of Critical Role this evening and for this foreseeable future. Just a few quick things before we dive in to our game. We're going to be playing in the world of Exandria from Critical Role. And we are going to... I have a visitor with my cat here. This is off to a fantastic start. And we're going to be eventually playing about within a month and a bit the Call of the Netherdeep campaign module that is being released by Wizards of the Coast and Critical Role. But in that time, the characters that you will be seeing in a few moments will be remaining at level 3, and I have waived the kind of rules stating that if they have a class that they have to wait until the next level to change details in, they can do that at the end of the session if they are not enjoying something about that. But as soon as the campaign module happens and is released and we start playing in it, that is going to change. Everything will be locked into standard ruling of 5th edition Dungeons & Dragons, and we will go from there. So, with next thing, if we're going to take a break about an hour and a half in, so if you feel like you need to break or you can't watch all the way, then there's a clear stopping point at that point in time. Goodbye, Mercer. And
You said goodbye and we're going to end the stream.
If you feel like you can't sit around and watch the whole thing, and you want to come back later, the VOD will be released on the Friday after the Sunday stream, and it's full on our YouTube channel, Chronicles of Gaia. And yes, if you like this, we also have a podcast with a different portion of the cast. Liam and Jack, who you'll be introduced to in a second, is on that podcast, and we release it exclusively audio only. So it is on our YouTube channel as well, or wherever you get your podcasts. I feel like that's it. I don't know if there's anything else. So without further ado, friends... Oh, wait, let's introduce you guys. So...
Is there anything else of this nameless group?
We're
playing as ourselves, actually.
I'm Liv. I'm your dungeon master for the evening and for the foreseeable future. To my left is Kristen. Say hi, Kristen. Can you tell us who you're going to be playing today?
I'm Kristen. I'm going to be playing Vashti, the Tiefling Cleric.
All right. Below Kristen is Vince. Say hello, Vince.
Hello.
Who are you going
Vince.
to be playing?
I am Vince. I am playing Peter, a automaton monk.
All right. Next to Vince, we have Liam. Say hello.
Hello. My name's Liam. Forgot how to talk. I'm going to be playing Mal, the automaton barbarian.
And finally, to my right and above Liam is Jack.
Hi, I'm playing Argent Pask, who is the Drow Wizard.
Alrighty. With that out of the way, let us actually take a tour into Exandria. Let me...
Sorry, I just had to let it out. Go ahead.
Couldn't contain the excitement for a second, just had to let a little bit out.
Sir! Sorry. Doing yoga.
Scared the crap out of me.
Sorry!
Alright.
Let me tell you a story. In the world of Exandria stands the continent of Wildmount. Home to sprawling fields, deep rivers, and many factions of individuals hoping to stake their claims and keep it, too. Home in the Zemnian fields of the Dwendalian Empire rests the farming community of Blumnethal, wide, expansive, and dwarfed by the Silverquill Ridge. Blumnethal has been the main source of both livestock and vegetation exports for the Kingdom of Rexingtrum for some time. Throughout the different barns and homes stands the guard posts erected for the protection of the king's interests. Each guard is ready to rush to those who need aid, even though Blumnethal has been rather quiet for a while. Until the night prior. One bell was rung in the night, and soon the others joined as guards rushed to stop a threat spanning the livestock of the town. Death dogs, coming from the mountains that crowns the town, rush to find their next meals in the various large barns. In one such barn is a group of individuals who rests after their various journeys, and when they hear the bells, they grab their weapons and instruments of arcane before joining the fray. They dispatch multiple dogs that have entered into the fields and once again find rest for the evening. Now, as the roosters cry at the rising sun, I'm having a lot of cricket chirps in my music mix. There we go. Now, as the roosters cry at the rising sun, multiple Crown's guards have arrived at the abode of Xian Jin and asked for 4 individuals from the night before. So, that said, who would like to introduce their character first?
I will.
Okay, yeah, go ahead.
Just because I had an idea. If we're just starting, we're just waking up. Peter, who has been in his Sentry's Arrest state, legs locked, standing up, but top half bent over, slowly kind of Windows startup XP noise. We're just kind of like we just ended off. We're just chilling in the barn, and they were coming towards us. So Peter's gonna the companions also sleeping. He's gonna head outside. I should describe him physically, right?
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah. So he is, as I said, an automaton, humanoid, about 6'5", 6'6", very lean, almost entirely comprised of silver metal, lots of gold filigree decoration. He's a very fancy-looking automaton. His face is weirdly humanoid, a little uncanny valley in terms of the array of expression that he is able to make with his face. Bright green eyes, wears trousers that are cuffed below the knee because they're way too short for him. A brown leather coat that was also way too short for him in the arms, so they're also cuffed below or above the elbow. He's gonna, probably not bother the companions. They all look very tired, so he's gonna head outside. And the guards were approaching, right?
Yes. So you watch as they. Okay, so the Crown's guard of this town are kind of dressed in breastplate, like a cape. They have swords at their side, and as they're kind of walking with purpose, they are kind of walking up to this abode of this barn, and they see this metal person waving, and you see a facial expression of awe and confusion past them as they
Okay, is it visible fear that I can see?
No, it's not fear. It's confusion, a little awestruck, but they're not screaming and running away from you.
Makes sense. I'm gonna walk straight up to them, probably with almost imitating their purpose, how they seem very resolute. He's gonna be oh, let's go talk to people, and just and just hello, and just right in front of them.
Hi there. You were not what we expected when we were told to come and fetch you.
What were you expecting?
Not this. Maybe a little more flesh and bone,
Oh, I have friends who are like that.
Oh, thank God. Can you get your masters?
Well, I don't know if they're my masters. I thought they were my good friends, but maybe we can discuss that with them later. I'll go get them. Turns on heel, awkwardly walks back to the barn. I don't know who's up first.
Who would be up next after that?
Yeah.
Should we
I mean,
roll?
We want to do some
And
rolling
highest
for
is up
it?
first.
Initiative.
Initiative right now.
I'll just say Vashti's probably sleeping in as long as she can.
Sounds about fair.
All right. Do I get advantage if I was trancing?
No. If you were trancing, then you're probably
trancing.
next. Like,
Yeah.
to be fair.
Yeah. I just see Peter leave, and I'm like, I'm sure that's probably a problem.
Comes back. If I notice like you're awake, I'll stand over you. Mr. Pask.
You don't have to Mr. me, dude. It's just Pask. It's just Argent. It's just RG if you want. No, no,
RG.
no, not doing that one. It's Pask. It's Pask. Hi. What?
Hey, Mr. Pask. There are some guards outside. They want to speak to people of flesh. I don't know. They just want to talk to flesh people. They don't like me.
What?
I think.
What? They want to talk to.
They want to talk to flesh and bone people.
Okay.
I don't think they're gonna like Mal either.
Well, okay. Why?
I don't know. They just seemed a little off-put.
Oh God, what did I do? Okay. Jeez. I get up. I guess I'll describe.
Yeah, please
Pask.
describe Pask for us.
He is a 6 foot tall drow. Very, very standard. You know, white hair. It's nice and short. It's grown out of a buzz cut. Lean figure. Kind of sharp nose, sharp ears. He's got a few piercings along the helixes, and I think I said lobes. Probably lobes. He is speckled with white freckles, and on his face he has a set of. He will flip them down now that he knows he's going outside, but he has a set of large goggles that go over, and a few different lenses that flip over them like little magnifiers, which when they sort of sit in a triangle, and the lens crosses his forehead. Just wearing a jacket, decent shoes, khaki pants, maybe. I don't know. What this
Old Navy.
Old Navy.
Old Navy.
Got pants from the Gap, you know.
Look, he had $50. He
got a gift card. He was like, it's
he
gonna
had a
go to
ride
waste.
town. He's like, you know what? Like, I need another pack of underwear. It's fine. I'll go to Old Navy.
They're like coupons, and you're like, well, now I gotta spend more. That coupon's a really good deal.
He's just that kind of sucker.
Yeah, they're like, yo, buy one get one free, and I'm like, oh yeah, that's so good, but it's $50 for one. And I will peek my head out the door.
I call to the guards. Here's the one of the flesh.
That is the most disturbing. What?
You
Wait,
watch them all kind of blanch again, and then they're immediately whispering to each other.
Okay, Pete, buddy, huddle up. Like lean. I need you to lean 2 heads worth down so that we're at eye level, dude.
His like upper body stays straight, but his knees just bend, so it's just like.
I hate that so much.
The hydraulics of a desk chair.
Yeah, exactly.
buddy. Is there like a lever I can like jack it back up a little bit?
Yeah.
Behind my knee.
Okay. Maybe don't call me or Vashti those of the flesh.
Oh, that's just what they asked for, so maybe that's the lingo around here.
What did they ask for specifically?
They wanted to talk to people, and then they were off-put that I am made of metal.
Oh, fuck them. All right, let's talk. Okay. I walk over. Hi.
Good morning.
Is it? Lovely.
Is this everyone?
There's one more flesh and one more like me.
Oh, you need to see why? Sorry, if you don't mind me asking?
You've been requested by the Starosta of the town.
Sounds important.
And I know why?
You could. If we knew.
Ah, okay. You know what? You get bonus points. Fair enough. Shit. All right. Back in a minute.
Go back inside the barn.
Yeah, I go back inside. Go. Yeah, we're doing this in trips. I'm gonna. Hey, Vashti. 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 I need someone else who understands social cues. Vashti.
That's me.
Did you steal anything last night? Because I don't remember. Oh, dang. All right.
I didn't steal anything. Don't worry about me.
Okay, good. I mean, I'm not going to judge. There's some guards here to see all of us.
I didn't take anything.
No, I know. Me neither. That's why I'm confused. Anyways, yeah. So good morning. We get to deal with this, whatever this is.
Well, she like gets up and she like dusts herself off. She like gets
Sunny
the straw.
disposition.
Yeah, just.
Would you like to describe Vashti for us?
Vashti is a little tiefling. She is quite short. She's only 5 foot with the horns. She's very telling her half-elven heritage. She has very long ears, very like high cheekbones. She has peach gold skin and big doe-like eyes and face. Her horns are almost metallic gold, and her eyes, no pupils, just gold, just shiny. Between her horns is a little sun ornament that's hung there by 2 little chains. And she's just smiling. She's just happy to be here.
Right.
Just so happy.
Amazing.
Good morning, Miss Vashti. Are you high again?
Not anymore. I could
I'm
work
sorry.
on that, though.
Okay. I'm gonna go over to Mal. Just gonna like kind of like poke on the shoulder, like ding, 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 ding.
You
Yeah,
like ringing
and
the bell
I've,
for
like-
service.
I've seen all of this, right? Because like when we're in
Yeah.
rest, we're conscious of everything.
I've
Yep.
seen
Cool.
things.
I see everything. So Mal is wrapped up in a very, very, very big cloak. That's big. Even on him, it's 6'5". And he's going to stand up as the cloak just kind of unfurls. Doesn't have like any clothing besides this cloak, and he'll pull it back, and he is an automaton, very basic looking, like just has the shape of a head, eye holes, no mouth, no nose. But he's got weird fauna growing out of him. He's got these wooden horns that sprout out of the broken pieces of his head. And his color is very like gasoline and water, kind of like a bismuthy color. And yeah, he's just a tall, kind of sparkly, weird looking boy.
Yeah.
All right. I think I heard the basic gist of what we got to do. So
What
let's
we
do
gotta-
it.
What do
What do
they want?
I don't. Pete, apparently they want those of the flesh.
Oh,
I go back to like the door frame of the barn, and I just call out to them. Hi, what did you want again?
They like look around
They
in
don't
the
even
early
know us.
morning.
Did you find out?
No, we did not find out. You're wanted by the mayor. Can you just come with us?
Okay. I turn back to the group. They don't know yet.
oh, you're so
it is,
trustworthy.
this is a thin barn wall, my guy. We heard that.
Oh.
Do you think they're here about last night?
Why would they be here last night? Oh, maybe. I don't know.
Because of those things we killed.
We did kill a lot of shit last night.
I mean, 3 isn't.
So I want to know: were the things we killed bad? Was that a bad thing we did, or was that like an
no,
okay thing?
no. That was like no. That was good. That was.
Okay, so
I don't think I'm qualified to teach you about morality, and this is going to be a severe problem in our near future. I feel like.
well, if you think it was a good thing, and they're not here to immediately attack us, maybe they want to reward us.
It's true. They haven't attacked us yet.
I feel like that would be Zanjing or Zhanjing?
Xian.
Jianjing. I feel like that would be Jianjing rewarding us, if anything. And I think he's already, like, we got to stay in his barn, so.
Well, let's go find out.
Yeah, sure, why not?
I'm gonna push the barn doors open.
Hey! You guys were sleeping with a bunch of cows, so they're like, huh? They start to leave. Yeah.
Hey, down.
Oh, they don't fucking listen to you. They.
I pat one on the head. I pat one on the head. I'm like, yeah, have a good day, Bluebell. Bye.
All the cows exit into the field for the morning. You see Jianjing, this like younger looking man, just kind of like shorter black hair. Now like hey whoa, and then putting his suspenders on as he's like kind of getting and like going out into the field now.
Wait, he was outside and not wearing his pants?
Well, he had his suspenders. He was like
Oh,
putting his shirt and shit on.
Nice.
Okay.
But then he was cut off. Do you think suspenders are attached to your underwear?
I was imagining overalls when you said that.
Going
I don't
off
know why.
Fesco.
It's not.
So yeah, I'll walk up to these guards. Are we in trouble?
I'm not sure. We're not sure, just because we're not told why he's needing your presence. And they're like just bewildered again. Like they're witnessing a cryptid. Like they're like
Like my head kind of like tilts.
you suddenly went from
All
cryptid to SCP. Like
I'm standing
All right.
behind Mal and like looking like as their head turns one way, I go like the other way from behind Mal.
Yeah, and Vashti like pops out from behind them. Is he going to give us breakfast?
please just
You
follow us.
Do you guys need water? You look super pale.
They're walking. They're walking.
Okay.
I'll follow.
Hi.
Follow along.
We're going.
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Mr.
Nothing else
Pass,
to do. Yo,
I had a question. We
I
killed
might have an
three.
answer.
We killed 3 of those dogs. You said that wasn't a lot. How many people have you killed?
None.
Oh, okay.
People, none. People, none.
Things.
Like, no, I just mean
forward of you.
in terms of a lot, it depends on context, I guess. I don't know. There's people that do this for a living, and 3 I don't think would be a lot for them.
It isn't.
Okay. Oh.
See? You're asking the wrong guy.
Cold-blooded killers. Fun.
Oh, that's not me.
Yeah.
So you look very warm.
Thank you.
It's not me either. I don't have blood.
Oh.
So you're
Oh.
just a cold killer.
We have a quick
Actually, no, you look cute.
we have a quick flashback as this is happening of you guys like mercilessly stomping in or casting magic at these like death dogs that came down from the mountain. These like really like mangy, like sharp tooth, poisonous like creatures that look like abomination, but like just one strain off from something normal. And it's just like a still image of like Vashti grabbing one and then black energy like rushing through them, and they're like, and then like like a hammer or an axe or something. I don't remember what Mal uses, slamming down into an axe, just like these spectral blades that rise out and just stab into this other one, and then pass like in the background.
Yeah.
He handled it quite well.
Yeah.
So where are these guys taking us?
So Blumnethal is like a pretty like large, expansive city, but it's a lot of farmland. So it's you're just you're passing acres of land, and then you kind of see these kind of guard posts that are erected and have a few different guards that are standing out with like crossbows that are walking the circumference of the higher up areas of the levels. You pass like either single story like floor based house or like one more house on top, like one more level on top of that. But you were being led away from a lot of residential stuff to kind of the main like town square of the area, up into this kind of what you assume to be an administration building, as there's it's less of like a homey feel and more of like an office building kind of feel. Still like very rural, very like Barney-esque, but you guys, yeah, there's like 14 purple dinosaurs that like.
It's exactly
I
where
love
my mind
you,
went.
and you're
I was
like, oh no!
No.
I almost started singing. I almost started singing the song, and I was like, "Huh, would that be copyright?"
Absolutely, it would be.
That's a DMC takedown right there.
God, that would be a
Imagine
time,
getting
wouldn't it?
imagine
time.
getting taken down.
First session.
Who
taking
got you?
them.
Warner
First
Music?
try.
Was it Disney? No, it was the Barney people.
Barney.
Well,
Oh,
they're
they're
cold-blooded
just as
killers. Like, take it down,
I sue
or my
you.
children
No.
will not watch. My army of children will
sue
find you. Like,
That's as far as we go with that one.
anyways,
Careful.
but you guys get to the front of this building. The guards are like kind of either like just beginning their shifts or coming in from the night shift and kind of coming in. There is like an immediate like change of scenery when you enter, as it's kind of like a more like there's like a few secretaries in this front building and like a staircase up. I should also specify right now, I love Critical Role. My immediate attention to detail into like what is a world built through this is gonna like dip really quickly. I don't care if there's some evidence that there was no secretaries here. There's secretaries now. And that will happen a lot in this game. There's a few secretaries, but the Crown's Guard like follow you, like kind of push you forward a little bit to go up these staircases, and eventually you come across like a door, and it says like in a plaque on the door frame, it says Starosta Judus Olessia of Blumnethal. And they knock on the door, and he goes, "Just a minute." There's a now letter. Hold on.
Oh, this
Pete,
person old as fuck.
Pete, buddy.
E voice.
You see like just the crack of the eye. Who is it? The guy
Just
goes,
right in there.
Starosta, we've got the people from last night. Excellent. The door closes. There's about 18 locks. There is a man.
Boxing.
He's human. Receding hairline, white hair kind of crowning the rest of his head. He is old. He's older in his years. Wrinkled facial features, but kind eyes. You can see the crow's feet of just trying to like smile and keep up this nice man appearance kind of thing. His clothing are nice and pressed, but the legs have like mud and grass stains from probably like walking the fields and such. And then a badge with the symbol of the Dwendalian Empire sits over his heart. You guys are let in. He's like almost like he's a little hunchy. He's not quite 90. He's like just bending a little bit. He's like, come in. So, come in. Are you hungry? We could get you some tea or some orange juice. Or a nice cup of ale if you are interested.
I would love nothing more. I'll take everything you have.
Oh, okay. And he
Put it in the bag.
This is a stick up, motherfucker.
I can
Give me
take it.
your tea.
I summon my
Own.
swords.
Orange.
No!
Pico. Earl Grey.
Margaret, I love her.
He's like, you're going to have an orange juice, young lady. And he goes over to like a stand of drinks and wheels over this cart. And there's a series of chairs. And he does a set of pastries, like of some fruit, all looking like really homey and like fresh. And then there's like a teapot, like a sterling teapot, and a couple cups and mugs that are set out. There's a jug of orange juice that looks very pulpy, so pretty fresh probably, and from Blumnethal. He says, sit down. It was very early in the morning, but unfortunately it can't be helped.
And can I try to gauge this man's rank?
Make a history check.
He's the Starosta.
I
That we
don't know
know.
what that means.
Like, none of you know what this means, so make a history
Yeah,
check.
like this is real unorthodox already. 16 plus, did you say insight?
No, I said history.
History. Oh, that's much better than 21.
21?
21.
From where you come from, you know the Starosta are kind of like the mayors or like the leaders of different civilizations in the Dwendalian Empire, and they are pretty much appointed by the king's crown, basically, to oversee a portion of the empire. So this is like someone who's mayor of Blumnethal.
Okay. What exactly can't be helped?
Oh, just how early that you have to be here.
No, I meant the why we're here in the first place part.
You know, it's a lot, but you can sit down and have some tea, and we'll get to business in a moment.
All right.
Peter sits cross-legged on the floor.
Mal is gonna like kind of bend over and like whisper to Vashti. I don't think we're in trouble.
I don't know. He's very hard to read.
He gave us free stuff.
You don't know with old dudes. They could want anything. Vashti goes
I
to
want
sit
all
down.
your money. Have you ever heard of escorting?
I have.
I would like to be your sugar daddy.
No.
I'll
Rad!
pay all your student loans off this month, okay?
Don't look at me again.
Please stop perceiving me right now.
You
Just
drift away
fades
from
away.
existence. That's the end of the campaign, guys. Thanks so
I
much
kind
for
of
coming.
piano snap out of the room and I just leave.
Vashti
You just have like a-
poses and goes away.
You just have like a bagel in your mouth, just like.
Yes, like, listen, I really appreciate the food. But please don't talk to me, okay? And she just like slowly puts a piece of toast in her mouth.
It's a pretty good piece of toast.
Okay, not bad.
It's a pretty good patient.
Pretty
Peter
good piece
is
of toast.
Not bad.
Peter is eating an orange, but like with the rind still on, like an apple. Now he's gaining nothing from this.
You guys hear a dull metal thud.
Okay. All the people.
Just wipe it up. No one will know. No one will know.
I don't have a mouth.
Are you sure? Is it not one like?
What What's the bear doing?
So I'm just
what's he
vibing.
doing? What's the dog doing?
Starosta Judus is is currently taking a piece of toast and smearing jam on it.
Interesting.
If there's like a chair, Mal's sitting in it, and while he's just waiting for all this to happen, his like metal like leg is just like bobbing like someone with like ADHD who like can't sit still. It's just his leg is just bobbing, just kind of waiting for this old man to tell us why we're here.
There's like bits of moss that are falling onto the ground.
Mal, you're shedding.
Oh, sorry. Gonna like wipe it off. It happens sometimes.
I was quite surprised. He will like close the door to the office and kind of step around to his chair again. This kind of like the room around you guys is like very, like, for lack of a better word, like simple. It's he has different like decorated pieces, like plaques on the wall, and they all kind of like dedicate like a service to the crown, basically. They are all like the same quote on each of them, and it says, "For honorable service and protection of the heart of the Dwendalian Empire, King Dwendal presents this dedicated to the people of Blumnethal. May your ever-present dedication continue so we may all prosper." And they're kind of like lower on the walls, and they're like plastered to the walls. Like there are a lot of these plaques. And then there's like other like bigger painted pictures and like greater details, and they all seem to be like of different like banquets. Like it's like a big feast is going on. The details of the picture and who's in it kind of change every frame, but they always have like Starosta Olessia somewhere in it, but then the people in it have changed. But they seem to be held in high regard on the wall.
Okay.
There's like a small desk with a large long desk chair that he is now sitting in at the edge of the room, and there's a window that sits behind him that overlooks like kind of a smaller portion of Blumnethal, like more towards the gate of this town. And he kind of sits down at his chair and he says, I was quite surprised to hear that we had help with our pest problem the night before. Honestly, I had heard that one of our residents had taken a few wandering souls, but I did not expect for them to be trained in combat such as you are. Or quite as colourful, really. Though I do think that Pelor has brought you all here just at the right time.
The right time to deal with the dogs.
In a sense, yes, but perhaps more. I asked for your audience today because a threat to not only our community, but the crown altogether has arisen. I wish for your help in quietly collecting details on this particular situation. There is coin to be paid if the information is sound. 300 gold pieces to each of you. Does this sound acceptable?
Can I
That's not bad.
use an ability of mine?
What's your ability?
I want to use magic awareness. And as an action, I'm going to open my awareness to the presence of concentrated magic.
Okay.
So I think it acts like detect magic.
Okay.
Right.
So like the wooden horns on his head kind of like unfurl and like a little like leaf pops out the top, and that's kind of like his sonar. So just like it's just like literally a quick sonar thing. And so for the next 6 seconds, I know the location of any spell or magic item within 60 feet that isn't behind total cover. I just want to see if there's anything weird in this room.
He doesn't have anything weird. He seems to be like a simple old man.
Okay, just thought I'd check.
Does, for the purposes of this, do arcane focuses count?
Unless they are like boosted by some kind of magic, then I don't think so.
Okay, not fair. I just
Okay.
for cool clarity.
Interesting.
You might detect magic if I do this at the same time. It doesn't matter. Pask will like he will start to protest. He will hear 300 gold, and he'll like, God. And then like a mage hand brings over a glass that very clearly has ale in it, and he just tosses it back. Okay. Why?
How about 350 each?
This is not something I can negotiate.
Vashti,
What?
friend, my new friend. 300 gold is like
Mhm.
getting me through the year, dude.
Only a year?
Do I have any concept of what?
Same here, because right now Peter is just like gold. I believe that's what can be used to trade for goods and services.
Yes, that is
Like, you have
absolutely
concepts
correct.
of gold. I don't know if you guys would necessarily have used gold yet.
Mm-mm.
Sure, I'm in.
Hey, it doesn't hurt to try to negotiate.
Absolutely. But when someone says 300 gold, sometimes you just say yes.
Okay.
300 sounds like a big number, and I want it. So let's do it.
Yes.
Okay.
Excellent.
And on a scale of 1 to 10, how you don't expect us to see us again. Is this thing?
Oh, like how dangerous?
You-
Is
How
it?
dangerous is this?
Are you
Oh.
asking if you're gonna fucking die?
Yes, sorry, that was really good ale.
He's very strong.
Yeah, wow. Dang.
He goes,
Why do you
I
have
mean,
that here?
depending on what's I mean, there's no... it's not a 100% safe request.
So
What
I'm gonna
percentage?
I'd
gonna
say
rephrase.
like 75% of survival.
Oh, that's not bad.
75.
I'm
Five's a
also
big number
really
too.
bad at math, so like...
75's a big number, I'm in. Okay, I'm gonna rephrase my question.
Mhm.
Why isn't this again, 300 gold is lovely and I totally want to do this. Why isn't this a guard specific thing?
Well, he's in our time of peace, since the conflict between the Dwendalian Empire and the Kryn Dynasty, we have not seen an active threat to the safety of the people, of the Crown or its citizens. Recently, however, an assassination attempt was made on 3 high officials within the city of Rexingtrum. The attempt was made with poison, all 3 being linked back to the mate that was recently sent to the capital from this very town. The Crown Guard that was escorting the mate have been arrested and are being interrogated, but nothing has come from this. I have received word from the King's Chambers that he wishes for a smaller, quieter investigation to be made. Collect any information you can about foul play and report it directly to his court when you do. They have...
We're so good at mysteries, guys.
Ooh, I love that you just kind of flex the like, yeah, I know all of my players' weaknesses, not characters, players.
And you're like,
So-
let's give him a mystery first thing.
So a dude was
Guys,
almost
I
poisoned?
have 6 weeks to fill before that campaign book's out. This'll keep it good for at least 12, you know?
So a dude was almost poisoned, and
3 officials were almost poisoned.
okay, and we're trying to figure out who did it.
Yeah, who poisoned the meat within... if there was foul play, basically.
It was
Okay.
neat.
I have information, but it is limited in hopes of not making your investigation to be biased. 3 farms, all dealing in different produce, had given meat that was poisoned in some way. Johann Clemens, Fiona Jacinth, and Ulrico Thorn were their names.
I'm
They
gonna
do-
need that written down.
You can fucking guess, you imbecile.
I'm gonna grab a notepad
We're doing it live.
Quick
Thank-
to the
thank-
notes.
Thank you, Mal.
Johann
That's all I ask for.
Clemens.
Johann Clemens, Fiona Jacinth, and Ulrico Thorn.
And Rico.
Those
Thorn.
absolutely are names.
Those are sure names that definitely didn't come out of the generator by any means. Hey!
Fiona comes from the very popular film Shrek.
Shrek?
Oh.
Johann is a name.
No, I know
Johann
Johann
is
is.
a
I know
name.
Yeah. I was more referring to
Very
the last
famous
name.
bard.
Thorn is a last name. Jacinth is a last name. Clemens is a last. They're all names, you guys.
Okay, well, you said, let me judge you, is all I ask.
I'll judge you right back. I won't even hesitate. They do not know of these situations and take great pride in having their livestock be chosen to go to such revered positions of authority. You may wish to stop there to find possible clues in your investigation.
Okay, and they don't know that anything bad went down. That's
That's
you
what I just
mean?
said.
Okay, yeah. Sorry, I was just clarifying.
Just clarifying.
Okay.
Sorry, Mal kind of parrots a bit, but you get used to it.
All right.
He just likes to clarify.
Yeah.
Flesh investigation.
Oh dear.
Okay.
Avoid using that word. Just
Oh, well, we're
flesh.
discussing meat. That's meat.
You
Flesh.
just say meat. Just say meat.
Okay, meat investigation. Let's find some sickly meat.
The Infleshtigations.
Oh God.
Oh, that's the first episode.
Guys,
Thanks.
get
Thanks
Flash-
for watching. We won't be coming back next week.
Investigation.
Let's investigation.
and
God, I
back
can't
to
wait
bed
to-
later.
I hope the algorithm picks that up.
The mage hand brings over another glass of ale. Okay.
All right. So
So you'll bring this information directly to Rexingtrum if you find anything, and you'll bring it to the King's Court.
Can we check in with you first before we head to Rexentrum in that?
No! You don't have to, but like...
and
Okay.
can I get the names of the 3 farms one more time?
The farmers are Johann Clemens,
Johann,
Fiona
Yep.
Jacinth,
Fiona,
and Ulrico Thorn.
Orico.
Ulrico.
Eureka.
Orico. Okay.
With
Cool.
you. Ulrico.
Oh,
Sick.
Yes, it is in fact sick. It is poison.
So then the farms are on our way?
I
To
mean,
Rexingtrum, I guess?
no, they're in town here.
that's right.
Oh, sick. That's easy then.
It came from
And-
here. You're to
and-
report in Rexingtrum. I feel like I'm going insane.
No. Sorry. Just clarifying. Perfect. They're
I'm
here.
so
We talk
old.
to them. We report to Rexingtrum. Got it.
You are.
See, he
you
goes
are
a little
not-
more
you're,
90 as this conversation goes on.
You're not.
I just have a question for you. What kind of poison was it? Was it from a plant or an animal?
Oh, from me! Oh, you told me not to talk to you anymore.
Well, I'm allowed to talk to you, but you can look at Pask while you're answering. It's okay.
No, I was told not
Why-
to answer. I'll just sit in silence.
All right, Pask, you ask him the question.
Okay. This is my Tuesday. Was the poison based on a plant, an animal?
Oh, we're
something
not
like that?
sure.
Oh, thank you. He's
All right,
not
awesome.
sure.
Rad.
How old are you?
Amazing.
How old am I?
No, Vashti.
Oh.
No, you.
Me?
You're fine. You're doing fine. Vashti, yes, you.
Yeah,
How old are you?
I'm 18 years old. Maybe more. Who knows?
Kill me.
Why?
Mr. Judith,
Yes.
Do you know if your farmers in the town use pesticides?
What the fuck is that?
A what?
Just thought I'd ask.
Should we go?
Yeah.
Please take the mean one with you.
I think he's referring to you, Vashti.
What?
Oh, I thought that was you. Kat.
Oh. Okay. Okay.
What did he say?
Vashti. You have ears. I see them.
He's not allowed to talk to me.
I get up and I leave.
Come
I call him
on.
Mal. Okay,
I
let's
walk
go.
out the door.
I also fully did not hear what Liv said because they glitched a little bit, so I actually did not hear what they said.
They said take the mean one with you.
Okay. Come on, Pask.
Do.
That's how this is gonna be Vashti, isn't it?
This is how it's gonna be. Okay. All right.
We're besties
Okay.
in the other campaign. Let's see how this one goes.
Are we besties in the middle of the campaign?
No. No.
Ooh.
Ooh. Not all of them. But
Who pisses off Pask the least today? I think it's Mal.
Oh, sure.
the least defensive man in the room.
At least Mal doesn't call him the fleshy one.
That's what they called you, not me.
It's not. I guarantee you it's not.
You also have poisoned flesh. Do we need to
What?
be worried?
What?
Eh,
Why is it poisoned? No. We're not moving past this. Why is it poisoned?
I
is
don't know.
meat?
They're saying that the meat was poisoned, and they're saying your meat, or they're trying to say you're poisoned.
No.
Oh.
No. I have to investigate with all this going on.
Oh dear.
I just wanted to study the earth. That's all I
Oh
wanted
yeah,
to
you
do.
sell rocks.
I
don't
just want to be a
sell
little
rocks.
dirt boy.
I just wanted to study the arcane effects on magical arcane properties in soil samples. Okay.
Really? That's what you do?
Yes.
Well, that's a pretty cool thing.
Thanks. Let's go investigate dead cows.
Oh no, Bluebell.
Stop it.
Not-
Not Bluebell. Yeah.
So,
I just said bye to them this morning.
who's the closest to us right now? Johan, Fiona, or Ulrico?
Just pick one.
Cool. Alphabetically, that would be Fiona.
This is the one thing.
Yes.
This is the one thing about D&D with everyone I've ever played with is they get so worried about semantics of closeness. They're like, who's closest?
Maybe.
It's a fantasy world we play make-believe in our head with. I'll just pick one.
I'm not gonna make you
Oh,
count the
right.
steps.
All right.
I'm not gonna make you get out your
Two
GPS
weeks.
and play this like a quest game in like fucking Skyrim where you chain everything in one go.
Correct.
It's so satisfying that way.
It
But
is,
Yeah, let's
but-
go to Fiona.
No. Okay.
Let's go to Fiona's.
Okay. So you guys begin to kind of walk over, asking questions onto where you can find Fiona. A few different farmers point out a farmhouse, and you come across a field full of birds.
What kind of bird?
All kinds of birds, mostly chickens, turkeys, and tiny little quails.
Oh, that's lovely.
There's not a ton of quails, but there are quails.
Can I pick up a chicken?
Yes. Make a dexterity check.
Full
Dexterity.
gentleman
Do
hamburger.
you crush the chicken?
Oh, I thought this would be animal handling. Oh, well, that's a natural 18 for... Oh, come on, come back. Dexterity, a natural 20.
All right. So you go. The chicken's immediately clucking and screeching at you. You drop it. All the chickens are like, They fucking dart. They all start to go over, run around the fields.
Oh
Eventually,
my, they're not very friendly.
you see, like a bigger woman with black hair and braids and a straw hat on her head. Her clothes are like wrapped tight around her. This older woman with kind of like gray in her hair comes out and goes, "What are you doing with my chickens?"
I was hoping to be friends with them. That one looks very kind.
Just don't kill it, okay?
No, I would never kill the chicken.
We'll have the whole town on our ass.
Can I help you?
Hi. We just
Hello.
had a few questions.
You sell poisoned flesh?
Oh my god. She doesn't know
Who
anything
starts a
about-
conversation like this? We just met.
Peter,
Hi,
Peter,
I'm
she
Peter.
doesn't know about it.
Oh my god.
Oh my goodness. Peter,
Pete.
please.
Pete,
Fuck.
Pete, buddy. Pete.
Sorry, excuse our thing. He's broken.
Is
and
this
says
your
weird things.
automaton?
Pete.
Not by choice.
You should dismantle him.
One day.
No, don't even joke about that.
Unless, so we had some questions about, we were.
Do I poison my flesh?
No, he's broken. I told you. Okay.
What questions could you possibly have for me that your robot has decided to go and say, is it poisoned? On my meat farm.
Okay.
So this is going to be an uphill battle.
Yes.
Yeah, we better hope it's not Fiona.
We
we
want
ain't
to
getting squat.
become. We want to become farmers too. I love the dirt. Arjun loves the dirt. And we were just wondering how you got all of your birds, all your beautiful birds, to the cities. How do those get there?
Make a persuasion check.
And I get I don't have it. I don't have
Sorry, a deception?
No, like a persuasion. We'll get to deception
Pretty good,
later.
actually.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to session 1.
Okay, so a good roll. A good roll. That, my friends, is oh no, I can't do math. Oh shit. 21.
Oh, it's still pretty good. It's pretty good.
That's pretty good.
She goes, well, I would love to tell you about it.
Tell me everything.
She goes, well, my father and my father's fathers decided to start a farm one day. And they said, you know what? Let's do it. And they started a farm here in Blumnethal. They were given the land. Yeah, yes, while she's
explaining the entire lineage of her family. Would she be distracted enough for me to just start looking around?
Vashti make a performance check. And then Mal
Sorry.
make me a stealth check.
I love these dice. Oh my goodness. Performance? That is also a 21. I rolled a 19.
Damn it.
I rolled an 18 plus 1, so that's a 19.
Okay.
I was here judging, but y'all are carrying this investigation. Okay.
Thank you.
So Vashti, you just like, oh, yes. Mm-hmm. And she's like,
Tell me all about
so we
it.
bought, my grandfather bought eggs from a local here in Blumnethal. And then they incubated it. And eventually it hatched. And then we kind of cut away to Mal. Mal, what are you doing?
I'm going to look around her place. They said poison. I know some bad shit, like some not good for organic beings kind of things, but like So I'm just gonna look for anything that just kind of just doesn't look great. Something that signs of like dead things. Yeah, just all around, just some real bad juju.
Okay. Are you looking in the barn, or are you keeping to the field?
I'm gonna look in the barn.
Okay. So you just kind of stealth
Yeah.
away as if, and then those chickens hatched, and then we had more. And you get into the barn successfully. Make an investigation check.
All right. Where's my other d20? Natural one.
Ah!
Okay.
There's natty one.
You find inside the barn, it's a pretty classic barn. There's a few levels for the chickens to kind of walk up like different ramps and kind of
Classic
maneuver
barn.
and not be like
Classic barn.
surrounded in the base, but they kind of can walk around. The barn doors are opens to let them out in the morning, and there's a few buckets of feed kind of ready to keep them going. Water basin. There's like little kitty Canadian Tire like kiddie pools off to the side for bath time and stuff like that.
Okay.
You open up a door pretty quietly to look in for and you kind of see the slaughter room. It's pretty clean for the most part, save for a few, rusty tools that have probably been discarded for a reason. But just looking around, everything seems just up to code in your mind. There's a little coop for when they want to lay eggs or rest for the evening, but
Chickens.
chickens. No, for Fiona, she just gets it.
Okay, cool. Is there anything cool in the barn? Or just that fucking -1 just kind of...
No, you don't see anything cool in your mind.
Am I still...
In your heart of hearts, what do you think you
field?
deserve to see?
In your heart of hearts, what do you think that one's gonna get you?
Nothing at all. If there's something cool, I might have just tried to take it. But yeah, can I check the field then?
Yeah, you wander into the field. Make an investigation check.
Come on. 7?
7?
I have a -1 intelligence, guys.
As you kind of wander back through the field, you eventually make it back to the group with nothing, and you're catching the tail end of it. And after that cold snap, when most of our chickens died, old Lucille just managed to survive, and she replenished our farm. Tasted real good last spring, too.
Wow.
And that's how you build a farm.
You're so close.
Good old neighborly help in the beginning, and then just pure dedication.
Wow. So now, when you sell I heard that you send your chickens and your turkeys, all your good birds, all your best birds maybe, you send them to Rexington? How do you do that?
Well, I mean, if you work in Blumnethal, then a lot of your meat goes to Rexington.
Mm-hmm. How does it get there?
Oh, there's that little caravan that the Crown's Guard take and guide it up the road to Rexington.
Do you slaughter them before they are sent away, or are they slaughtered in?
They're slaughtered in Rexington.
That's how you keep them good for the longest time.
Mm.
Is there somebody who owns the caravan? Or is it like a company?
No, it's from the Crown.
Oh,
They come in and they bring a couple carts in with all the resources. It's pretty big. A bunch of Crown's Guard have to go with it just in case it gets thieved on the road.
Okay.
Oh.
Everyone
And
wants the good chicken.
when does it come in? Once a week?
No, there'll be caravans probably every month or so, depending on when the harvest of root vegetables and trees and bushes are there. But if you're talking about livestock, it's a little longer than that. We have to fatten them up.
I can't get fat.
It's a good thing we're not eating you then.
Yeah. It'd be really difficult.
Okay. Anything like weird been going on lately?
Oh, you're back.
Sorry, I just needed to clear my head.
I mean,
Sorry. I know I'm weirdly silent sometimes.
It's terrifying. Like
Very large.
all y'all make deception checks.
Was it you being
I'll give you another chance, you natural one son of a bitch.
I can't imagine.
Okay.
I'll go down the list.
Deception?
Deception. I'll go down the list.
Okay.
Vashti.
That's a 6.
Okay.
Pask.
natural 20. So 24.
Is that the first 20 in the game?
Peter.
8.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, please, natural 20. Please have the weight to hold this on.
I got a dirty 20.
Mm-hmm.
Respectable.
She does not seem to notice any funny business as you guys carefully play off Mal returning. Because why are you all looking to start a farm here?
Oh, maybe not
No,
here.
Yeah, not here. It seems a lot of competition.
I mean, that's honestly for the best.
You would destroy us?
No, I just don't know if y'all would get along with a lot of the thoughts and opinions of the Crown's Guard.
Why is
Sounds like
that?
they only
Like
flush people.
what?
Well, you're two constructs that are crazy and you're broken.
I'm working on him.
You're a drow. You're clearly Kryn.
Oh shit. I forgot.
Not, but thank you.
I mean, regardless if you are or not, people are probably just gonna
No, I
assume
know.
anyway.
I
At least
know.
At least she didn't say the rude word for it.
Yeah, I know. Anyways,
The crane is the correct term for it.
Yeah.
No,
I'm very glad you feel that way.
It's the correct term for them. It's just not me. Anyways, words. Sorry, that flushed me a bit.
I did not say the slur one.
No, and I thank you for having the decency not to. I guess. Man, I had something to say, and then we got on that track. I thought you were saying that there were just people that would not take kindly in the community to new farmers joining.
No.
Like rivalries or anything.
No, there's no real rivalry unless you count with the Crown.
No, we're just a bunch of weirdos. I get it.
So why wouldn't the Crown's Guard like us?
Well,
Because we're a bunch of weirdos.
you're a bunch of weirdos.
Well, that's rude.
He looks
just
like he
don't-
came from the Kryn dynasty. You're just... Oh, I mean, you're not
No,
human.
say it again.
You
Say
two
it
are
again. I love
robots.
it.
Oh dear. You know what? I don't think we would ever let us. That would never stop us.
Well, I'm honestly really glad for you.
What if we
It takes a
almost-
certain heart to be able to sit in an uncomfortable position like that.
You know,
Like with him?
I almost want to become a farmer now out of spite.
This is the end of our campaign. You Stardew Valley it, and we all...
Yeah.
And we kick this town's ass.
Yeah, like I think we could.
I think Mal would be good for like the startup of a shroom garden. It seems like you already have the good components.
I mean-
so we can just throw them off you.
I mean, the starters in here, out of this world.
All right.
Well, thanks for your time, I guess.
It was
No
cute.
problem, I guess.
All right. Oh, just a question for you. We were going to go and interview some very good farmers here. Do you happen to know where Johann Clemens lives?
Oh, yeah, sure. And she guides you up the road.
Okay. Perfect. Thank you.
Have a nice day, you strange individuals.
Have a good one.
She
Thanks.
scoops up a chicken and she walks away.
See, they like it when she picks her up.
Well, because she knows the farmer.
As we're like walking away, Mal's just kind of like to himself, just like broken. I'm more put together than most people.
Mm.
Him?
Fuck that. No, sorry, just I don't like that word she used.
Yeah, fair enough.
Well, I mean, you're not actually broken. I was just pretending.
Yeah, no, it's all good. I just, you know.
Oh, that
just-
does remind me. Subtlety and tact. He takes 2 steps back. Peter, my dude.
Hi.
Yeah, and I slap Peter upside the head. Like a little like a metal tinge. Like,
So
they don't know that they were poisoned. We can't tell them that there was any like trace of poison.
yeah,
You're
yeah,
just so
Pete.
horribly honest up front.
And you know what? Honesty is great, but in this particular venture, let's play this long. Honesty is so great. It's so wonderful to be honest with the people around you, and I adore that about you. However, there's 300 gold on the line, so instead of being honest, hear me out. We don't tell the people that we're investigating the poison meat right off the bat. Does that sound
Or at
amicable
all.
to you?
Or at all. Don't tell them
Or
about
at
the
all.
poison
Or
at
at
all.
Or at all.
We
Please
just
don't.
won't tell them. It's okay that we
It's-
lie.
It's you know how Vashti and Mal were saying things that weren't necessarily true.
But you do love dirt.
No, that part yes, but no, but like Mal came
I
back and
thought
was
you
like,
liked dirt. You told me that you studied dirt.
I just studied dirt. Okay. You know how Vashti was.
That's what you took from that. But you do love dirt.
But I thought you liked dirt.
Maybe I hate dirt. You don't know. I don't know. Maybe I have this job out of spite. Okay. You know how Vashti was saying, "Oh, we're interested in starting a farm."
Oh, is Vashti not?
No.
I already know everything about farming.
Oh, we can start our own.
They don't need
Peter,
to.
Peter,
It
Peter.
was a lie. It was a
Peter.
lie, Peter.
Focus.
Fucking
Focus
God.
on the words I am saying. We are going to lie to some people. I know you're not good at that. I know. You're not good at that. So instead, right? Stay with me. Right? Just don't say anything. Except for maybe a nice polite hello, hi, maybe how you doing, that kind of thing, you know? Be you. Just
How
don't
you
be the
doing?
you. Yeah, like that. Just don't be the you that's looking for poisoned meats.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna. Okay. All right.
And don't
Gold-
mention flesh.
And yeah, okay.
Don't say
okay.
flesh.
And
Don't say the
and
flesh
now-
word.
yeah, now I'm worried. What is it you think I'm wanting you as my friend to do?
You want gold that can be traded for goods and services.
Yes.
You do or don't like dirt. Vashti
Yes.
wants to start a farm, and
Yes.
Mal doesn't like being referred to as broken.
Yes, all true. What was the other thing that I just said?
Don't speak unless it's a lie.
Uh-oh. No.
I mean,
No.
that's not horrible right
So-
now in this scenario.
You know
But don't
what?
lie to us because we're your friends.
Don't lie to us.
Yes, you are my friend.
This motherfucker is gonna walk up to the next farmer and be like, "We are not looking for poisoned meat."
So-
No. Okay,
So-
don't do that either. How about you just don't talk?
I was.
So,
Okay. I will
so
be silent. I will say, "How you doing?" and then I will not say anything else.
perfect.
Oh.
This is very rude of us to ask of you. I know that. But
Oh,
until
I
this
just
is
don't like lying.
No, I know. You're a very honest guy. It's wonderful. It really is. And it really balances out the fact that we are all incredibly good liars. So thank you for being that anchor that holds us back. Holds us steady. That felt like an
Holds
insult,
us
but it was a
back.
compliment. Yeah, that felt like an insult.
And with that, you guys arrive at the next farm of Johann.
Oh, boy.
It is a cattle farm with another classic barn with a bunch of cows that are sitting in a field. They're all like calling to each other as their calls echo through this field.
Do any of us do the kid thing where we moo back at them? I need to know.
Well, I
Nope.
did, obviously.
Hello, cows.
Good.
Auto-tune.
Back.
Well, it's probably like something in his throat like shifts, like the mechanics shift, and it's just a full-on cow noise coming out properly.
Flipping gross, dude.
Oh, that was pretty good.
That was pretty good.
I can
Um,
also
you
do
know-
a frog.
Pretty good.
in the middle of the field, you see an older male, completely bald, white skin, suspenders in a mud-covered like slack suit. Probably used to be blue at some point. Well-worn field boots, a sloppy white shirt that's like just barely tucked in, and he is out there kind of milking cows in the middle of the field.
Man, he doesn't even wait for them to get back in on their own. He's just like, I'm going out there and I'm getting them cows.
Won't get them cows. I don't care how many buckets it takes.
And I'm gonna walk up to Peter. I'm gonna be like, so last time I went looking around for anything suspicious.
Okay.
I'm not super light on my feet. I'm like 500 pounds. So you look a little more nimble.
The other
So
half-ton
maybe-
robot.
So maybe, well, you two seem to be good at talking.
Okay.
We seem to be good at like just.
Just don't let him talk to anyone, okay?
So maybe while we're talking, just go have a look around. Look for like anything suspicious. Look for anything bad, poisonous, dead things.
Poison flesh.
Yeah. Poison flesh. But if you don't find anything, just come right back to us. Just Why?
Maybe not right back to us. Maybe don't beeline out of the
You're
barn.
making him go alone?
like if two of us, because people don't like us, apparently, fuckers. Apparently,
I feel.
if we go, that's bad. We're apparently supposed to be like attached to people, so
Yes.
that's fucked up. We could both go, but then I feel like it's harder to stay. And he'll like do like a zip over a non-existent mouth.
So you do have a mouth somewhere.
I just did an approximation on where I see mouths on other people.
Just a gesture. That was just a gesture.
Ask is right there. It's his mouth.
It sure
This is my mouth. I sure
Does
am.
that sound good?
I will go look
Yeah.
for poison flesh.
Yeah, I mean, it's
Just look for anything. Oh, I can't even ask you to look for anything out of the ordinary. If anything makes you think, hey, that's probably poison, just come back. Come back, and then once we're done speaking to the farmer, you can tell us what you found.
Okay.
but once the farmer's also not around.
Yes.
Okay.
We're adding a lot of layers to this.
We have to be so
Because he needs a
specific.
lot of layers.
You can see the lights of his eyes like flickering, like there's a lot of calculations going on right now.
No. I'm saying there might be too many layers right now. Like, this is a document you've opened with like 32 different things that he's got to keep in mind.
Well,
What's the worst that happens? A farmer attacks us?
I
Or
hope
we get
not.
run out of the city. And we lose out on 300 gold.
Each.
You really want the gold to be traded for goods and services.
Yes.
It can be helpful.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
I'm
will
gonna
do
go
that.
over to the fence.
Okay, you walk over to the fence. What do you do?
I'm like, hello.
Hi there.
Oh my.
How you doing?
Hello.
He
Okay,
like
then.
dusts off his utter hands and
utter
walks
hands.
over. Big
Those
jug
are
of
dusty udders.
He's been caressing those cows.
What can I do for you?
Hi. Oh, we were just coming up the road and we were asking people questions about us starting our own farm and what it's like to have a farm, and um, specifically how all your animals get to Rexingtrim.
Oh, well, there is a caravan that comes every month. That's very nice that you're looking to do a startup here.
Yeah.
There's a fair few things that happen here. There's a fair little amount of things that happen here, but when there's a new face, it's always kind of brightening in the community. As for your question on getting my livestock to Rexingtrum, a caravan comes every couple of, I don't know, a set amount of time for my cattle to grow up into big steer, and then they can be slaughtered for their meat.
And when is the next caravan coming into town?
Oh, probably not for a couple of months at this point.
Oh dear.
At this point,
For
if I
livestock, anyway. I'm not sure about the fruit or the vegetable situation.
Oh, okay. Is it always the same caravan with the same people?
I mean, maybe not the same people, depending on vacation days and sick days, you know?
Yeah.
And we're hearing a lot about, you know, how most of it goes to Rexington, but all of it goes to the crown. Does a lot stay here at all?
Well, we have to have food as well, so we get a cut of our own growth, but a large portion does go to the crown, yes.
Oh. Are people frustrated by that?
I mean, sometimes.
Fair enough.
Blumnethal can get overlooked a lot of the time for a place that gives a lot to its crown.
Can I see if he's like a little upset about that?
Make
if he's a little sore on that point?
Make an insight check.
While this is happening, I'm gonna lean over to Peter and say, "Okay."
Yep.
That is a unnatural 20.
While you are gleaming this information, what's your face? Peter, make your quick getaway with that stealth check, if you would.
Yeah, I'm gonna be like moseying on over to the cows. Well, that was actually pretty good. Stealth? Oh, it's actually not bad. 18.
Quickly leave the vicinity while this is happening. Vashti, you get this feeling that he is not particularly upset by this, but you also remember that the Starosta was saying, like, the individuals you're talking to, their meat kind of goes to a higher purpose, so you kind of get this feeling that he might be a little proud at his accomplishment about his business.
That's fair.
That does that was something we were going to touch on. The crown seems to be a bit of a sore subject depending on the people you ask. Is there anyone you might recommend we don't talk to about that kind of thing? You don't want to start a scene.
I mean, depending on what you're talking about with the crown.
Well,
Most people in the town. Listen, it's neither here nor there for me to say anything. I get along well with a lot of my privileges that I get being here. My family has been on this farm for a very long time, and, this might be the last time my family farm stays unliquidated from the crown. But, I tend to enjoy my positions and what it is allotted me, but that's not for everyone.
Absolutely. I didn't know if there was any, particular cases of just, we don't talk to Brian, kind of thing.
We don't talk to Bruno.
Talk about
We don't talk about
Brian.
Yeah. I've heard that so many times in the past few weeks. I have no idea who they are.
Yeah, fuck Brian.
Fuck Brian.
Fuck Brian.
Dang. I don't know who they are, but dang, apparently they must have done
No
something.
one wants to talk about him.
Yeah.
Who would?
At this
Fuck
point,
Brian.
At this point, can I make my investigate? Because he's going to be heading towards the barn, if possible.
Yeah, you slip on into the barn. You want to start looking around?
Yeah, I'm gonna. Mal. Yeah, like what Mal said, looking for anything that is unhealthy in a sense of dead, rotten feed,
Okay.
full-on dead cows that are just rotting,
Yeah.
all that stuff that shouldn't be around food.
Poison.
Poison.
Natural
Mm.
one. Natural one.
It was a 2, so a 3.
Amazing.
Sorry, guys, we're fucking this up.
I
This
should get
is
the robots to talk.
glorious. I was looking
We
up the
We
information
get
to
so
give you.
good at not getting caught. We get there and we just bungle it.
I was looking up info to give you, but
But hey, it's better than a natural one. I
it's
will
still
remind
not
you of
great,
that.
and it's not a success.
In your heart of hearts.
You-
What do you
Can I
think
give up
you
the
deserve to
door?
find?
Arm.
I deserve to find a cow.
A cow is staring at you from outside the barn. It's
Go
not.
there.
It's
I
not a
think-
cow. It's a bull, and he goes.
Shit.
Uh-oh.
I gotta look up a bull's stats in 5e.
Oh no! Go!
I am not killing this bull.
Run!
5e.
When did we start playing the D&D version of Jackass?
I mean, on the upside, we can just say he's broken.
If the bull moves at least 20 feet straight towards a target and then hits with a ram
Is it
attack on the
gore you?
same turn, the
it
target
gore
will
you?
take extra damage.
I don't have gore to be gored.
20 feet. I have to do 30.
I was gonna say I'll step of the wind out of this.
19 to hit?
That just hits.
Man, it's every flip
that-
movie.
That is
Every
an
horse girl
impressive
movie.
AC.
It is an aggressive AC. Very wise.
Really?
You take 13 points of bludgeoning damage, and I need you to make a strength saving throw for me.
Oh my god.
Oh, no.
I don't have... Oh no, 13. Okay,
Oh no,
cool.
he's
And-
broken.
Oh no, our robot.
God, he's broken.
Man.
I know.
That's a 13.
Oh, what? Sorry?
13 strength save.
You just save. As you are. And you're like, huh? Like, as you slammed in, horn slams in, your metal creaks together, you are skidded back on your feet before the bull, like, and then, like, and, like, fucking moves away.
Yeah, you probably gave him a headache.
Everyone outside, how are you guys distracting until the sound hits?
Okay.
Oh no.
I'm sorry.
No, you
like,
tried your best. You tried your best. It's all good. What
So,
can
like-
I
like-
do?
So,
Do you
like, per
roll
capita.
Do I what?
So,
Sorry?
like, what? No, go ahead, Vashti.
Vashti first.
I started reaching for it.
Do you like rotate them in the fields? How do they get so big and so strong?
They just eat a lot. I feed them their careful amount of grains and hay, and I do farmer things.
It's a very round cow. You should be very proud of your round cows.
Thank you very much.
Some high grade Wagyu beef right there.
The fuck?
What the fuck?
What was that?
You see,
I'm going to extend my arm, and out of the plating in my arm folds out a little instrument-looking thing with strings. And I'm gonna be like, "Oh, sorry, I'm not well oiled. Sometimes when I unfold these parts of my body, it makes sounds that can't really.
You could have asked me to
control."
oil you yesterday. Like, dude.
Well, it's a delicate process, and I didn't want to impose.
This is why we have the schedule and the rotation and everything. It wasn't my day yesterday.
I apologize, and I'm gonna fold it back in, and as it's going back in, I'm just gonna smack like my back to make like a ding sound.
Make a deception check.
Can I give him advantage because I have
No.
proficiency?
Because I was gonna say disadvantage, but then
Oh,
you
well
had
then.
you.
Oh, that was almost so good.
Oh,
That was almost a 16. It landed on a 3, so 5.
He goes, really? You and your oiled armor, or your non-oiled armor, made a sound that a bull charged into something metal, smashed some shit up from all the way across the field.
Well, I can't explain the bull noise.
What the?
but
There was 4 of you here before. Where's that other guy? Oh, and he starts going
Peter has
towards the
gone.
field.
I was gonna say Peter has gone prone. In the ground.
he ran off again. I better go find him.
So you go prone, Peter. What are you doing?
Can I like stealthily crawl through the grass and just away?
How are we doing this?
Yeah, make a stealth check with disadvantage, please.
Sure.
Can't keep getting away with it.
Oh, that's.
Okay, so you go. Then you feel hands grab you on your metal plating on the back. Ping! Lift you off the ground. What the fuck are you doing in my fucking barn? You guys watch as Peter flies out of the barn.
Strong.
And he goes, "Yo, 4, get off my property. I'm calling the Crown's Guard."
Okay.
What on earth are you doing wandering off from us? That is terrible of you.
He's got a crossbow.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ!
What a terrible automaton you are. Oh boy, I am so angry with you.
Am I allowed to speak now?
No!
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Hits the edge of the fence. Get off my property.
We're leaving, I'm so sorry.
Okay, let's
I'm not gonna lie, that was kind of a bad shot. Bye.
That was really bad.
Oh my god.
It's almost like it was a warning shot.
Yeah.
We're going.
And you guys
Why would-
leave.
Why did he tell us he was getting the Crown's Guard if he wanted us to leave? Wouldn't the idea be to make us stay so that he could prosecute?
I think he was just trying to spook us.
I think he just wanted us to go.
Do you feel
All
spooked?
right.
How do
No.
you feel, Peter?
Peter like opens up like the jacket and you just see like a sizable hole where his like ribs would be. And, it's, like, sparking green electricity. It's like
Oh. Can do you need heat? Can you be healed?
Oh, I can do that for you. One
Good,
moment.
because I can't.
yeah.
Check on my other spells.
Yeah, that was over half of my HP.
Wow. Oh, baby. Hey, you know what? That's 3rd level for you. Okay.
Level 3. Level 3.
We took out a horde of death dogs, and it's the bull that almost kills us.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's the mini boss, you see.
Yeah, see, like the worst part of making a combat forward cleric is that you don't have very many healing spells.
Did you not prepare cure wounds?
Level 3.
Level 3.
Level 3. Might want
I-
to take a level in fighter so you can get some of that health back.
So you want to take like a short rest on the side of the road, buddy?
I don't have any healing spells.
Okay.
You're
Well,
the cleric.
Who says I have to heal you just because I'm the cleric, huh?
yeah, they got
Oh my
inflict wounds. They got
God.
combat spells.
Yeah.
So,
Sorry. Vince, did you expect me, the woman of the group, to play your support healer?
Oh!
Listen, when we started this campaign, I asked Liv if we had a healer, and they said yes. I didn't know who it was. I was just ready to be that role. You're putting that into the ether. I'm gonna let the world eat you up for that. That's on you.
And with that, why don't we take a quick break?
Oh my
Did you-
god.
did you really play the gay card? Yas, queen.
Yes, sorry,
Yeah,
you're
yeah,
gay, but I'm
that's
a woman.
Alright. With that said, we're
Yeah,
going to
my
take
biggest
a
secret.
quick 5 minute
He pulled the woman card.
5 minute break, and we'll be back. Stick around.
Yes, Mom.
I'll see you in a
Right.
minute.
The girls are fighting. Are we on the internet?
And welcome
I'm
back.
gonna stream snipe us real quick because I want to see how we look.
Oh, I've had our stream on my phone this whole time, just like.
Oh god.
Oh, don't
right,
tell the
volume.
kids that.
Well, I mean, I don't even own a phone.
How do we talk to you?
You don't. I just showed up.
Hello?
I just somehow got here.
And welcome back. Shall we continue our investigation into the poison flesh? Our
One more time to
fleshtigation.
go.
The fleshtigation!
Fleshtigation.
Poison flesh. The flesh is weak.
What you guys doing?
So I guess.
I guess snack.
Oh, in this break, could we say that we took a long rest? I'm not a
Long
long
rest.
rest. Short rest.
You want to do a short rest? Yeah, absolutely. So you guys can roll some hit die and stuff like
Yes,
that.
please, Mom.
Go for it, Miss.
Not that we did anything.
No.
Well,
No, I
it's-
just got
think
it.
You did get
stabbed by a bull. You while you're repairing, Pete. So did you find anything?
Am I allowed to talk again? I said, how you
Yes,
doing?
that was just for the farmers, so that you didn't kind of ruin the deception. You can talk to us all the time. All
Okay.
the time, dude.
I found pain.
Okay.
Okay. Anything?
Oh, that was the sound. That was you, for sure. Yeah.
Oh.
Give
And
me a
then
sec.
explain the whole. Also, the angry farmer. You know, we're not trying to get people angry at us.
Well, I didn't know what to do when the bull was charging at me. I kind of froze. It hurt real bad.
Generally,
I
out of the way.
I don't have a ton of magic, and what I do have does not involve invisibility or anything that really helps us get back in there without getting shot with a crossbow.
Let me think. And
You think on that. think
Vashti puts on her thinking hat.
In your heart of hearts.
In my heart of hearts, do I really deserve to go back there and try to get information? And the answer is definitely no.
Be
When
careful
do
with
we
that
listen?
one bull. It's very mean.
Are you wearing red at all? No, that's a myth. That's a myth.
That isn't it.
Mm.
I'm
Wait,
wearing
what?
brown, and I am silver.
That
It
might
is
have been
true.
part of it. You know, it's just stay away from bulls next time. They're very big and very mean sometimes.
Yes, he was. I'm sorry I ruined the fleshtigation.
No. It's
It's ongoing.
It's ongoing.
To
It's
be
an
fair-
ongoing investigation.
To be fair, the farmer didn't seem that suspicious. I mean, I couldn't really give two shits about what he was talking about, but he didn't seem like he knew anything.
I don't think any of the farmers know. Like, they just
Okay.
seem to accept that this caravan comes and goes.
Well,
No, go ahead.
no, I was just gonna say that's like the second time that this caravan has been brought up.
Mm-hmm.
And if the food is made in this big city,
Hmm?
wouldn't that seem like the best place to poison it?
Mhm.
Yes,
Like,
Unless it's food processing. They check that pretty regularly.
they would have, they
but
would
then
have people who taste their food before they eat it. That's probably how they caught it. But if it's not happening on the road on the way to Rexentrum, then it would be happening there. In that case, why are we even here?
well, maybe because this old man who's told us to do this job doesn't, get it. Like,
Yes.
I guess they're blaming the farmers.
Or
Well, that's a shitty thing to do.
Well, yeah,
Or-
like, what if it's the people who are supposed to, like, get the food there? Because, like, that would probably, to me at least, be the best chance to make something go wrong is in the travel where no one sees anything.
Except for
or
Crown's
and
Guard.
hear me out.
Yeah, so maybe these guards aren't actually.
They're not on the up and up.
Yeah.
Or maybe
Hmm.
they're giving us a lot of money to figure out at what point on the journey stuff got poisoned. And that could be anywhere from the farms to the caravan to Rexing Ball. Rexing Ball? Rexing Ford?
Rexine Trum.
Rexing Trump. Sorry, there's so many places in this empire.
Burrito drum.
Look, if we don't find anything in the next farm and we're getting frustrated with the farms, I can see really good at night, and I'm decently sneaky. I'll just pop by in the dead of night, see if I can see anything.
Okay.
Does Vashti know anything about like any plants an animal could possibly eat that would make their meat like go bad for eating? That wouldn't
Sure.
like immediately kill the animal?
Make a nature check.
But would taint the flesh.
Yeah, that's the one.
Here comes the
Nature
boy.
check. That's just a flat 7.
A flat 7. There are plenty of like creatures that if you eat them, then like it poisons them. But nothing specific is coming to mind in this instance of.
But it would kill the animal, right?
Yeah, that's why you're getting stuck on is like, if they were to consume something, wouldn't they just die? Like,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, there's certain poisons that humanoids that kills humanoids that doesn't kill other species. It's like how you're not supposed to give dogs chocolate. Is that a myth? I can never remember if
No,
that was a
that's
myth.
true. It is poisonous
is
and it
true.
will kill them.
It's
That
all
is true.
for them.
It's like that. We can eat chocolate. They can't.
But I think if they ate something, they would, if it's not poisonous to them, they would digest it first, and then it's not a problem for
Yeah.
when we would eat them.
Unless they ate it right before they were slaughtered.
Well, you'd have to eat the stomach.
Yeah, I unfortunately don't know anything about
Well, then
the
this is probably happening.
plants here.
This is probably happening in the city.
Do you two have to eat, or is it like a social thing?
I have never eaten in my life.
Like at all.
He'll gesture to
Oh,
his
yeah,
lack of
right.
mouth.
Is there like something else you do that's kind of like eating?
You
I don't want to
photosynthesize.
sidetrack us, but
No.
oh,
I don't
what
think
about
my
you, man?
throat has a hole.
that's a good thing.
That is a good thing.
It kind of like detaches my jaw so it opens, and it's probably just like a speaker in the back.
Oh no
Yeah.
no.
I'm glad I don't have a mouth.
5 Nights at Peter's. That was terrifying.
Well, we should still ask the Thorn Farm about before we head out, just to clear up all.
We're heading
beginning
out?
and-
I thought we wanted to.
Well, if we're discussing, we're going to be talking to the Thorn people, and then we should head out.
Why are we heading out? No. We gotta like double check. We haven't found anything.
No.
Like,
But we've gained a lot of
like,
very
we're
good secondhand farm knowledge.
like we're talking like, yo, we got it, we done it. Well, one more farm and then we're out of here. We do have to check them to some extent.
A little. Do you think we could just sneak into the barn without them knowing?
Yes, that's what I offered. Did you not hear the at
Should
night
we?
thing?
Okay, but like, okay,
No.
so, but should we talk to them at all, or do you just want to wait till night and then just go?
If we can avoid that at this last farm, and maybe they're not some master criminal. Maybe they slip up, like, oh yeah, this poison I put in there. I don't know. Maybe we'll get lucky. Maybe this is an easy 300. Probably
Or
not gonna be. What?
you guys hit the automatons make a distraction at the edge of the woods and pretend to be something freaky happening. They draw the farmer over there to check them out while we look at the barn.
That's very interesting. However, I will point out that the last farmer did threaten to call the Crown Guard,
Mm-hmm.
and if something freaky happened, they probably would just go get the Crown Guard.
Mm.
I don't
Oh,
really
that's
want
no
to be
fun.
impaled again.
You know what? That is a fair, valid want in life.
I
is to
actually-
not be impaled.
don't hate that. We've been doing a lot of talking, and that's not.
Yeah,
my
let's.
thing.
We're on our way
I wanna hit stuff. I can do a distraction.
We
Yo.
Yeah, you said edge of woods. I can make noise.
yeah.
I
Just
also
like,
have a way to
do
make
some
noise.
weird stuff and be like, "Ooh, I'm a weird thing in the woods. Come check me out." That kind of thing.
I can do weird.
Perfect.
I think I can also help with that.
I can do weird.
I love this plan. What woods?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's no woods around us.
No, it's a mountain.
Yeah.
Don't do
It was
my
almost a good plan.
They
Well,
would,
hey,
they would
if it's still dark, they probably can't see us if we're too far away. We're weird looking.
like
I'm
right
I'm into
now?
it. I'm into creating a diversion later tonight, and then while we're being weird, you sneak in and look.
Or we could do it right now.
Okay, if I'm sneaky enough, why do we need a diversion at all? Like
To help you, I guess.
I'm talking like midnight. Like people are asleep. Farmers have like a schedule. It's like get up stupid early, go to bed at a decent time, and then just out. We should
This is fun.
probably check that this final farmer isn't like an elf who can trance and actually needs to sleep,
Hmm.
Or an automaton.
or an automaton. That's absolutely fair.
You know, people here are
That
just
would be-
pretty normal.
That would be a lovely, I elbow Vashti. That would be a lovely surprise to find another automaton here, just farming away,
Yeah.
living their best life, and being
I was
completely
thinking about
normal,
it.
Vashti.
I was thinking about it. I could use my swords to be a plow.
No,
Oh, okay.
Wait. to,
you'd break your swords.
No, they just come back.
do you want to be a farmer?
I think it would be really cool to
We could
raise
leave you
chickens
here.
that lay silver eggs.
Why would they be silver?
Why not? I just think that's really neat.
It certainly
I love
would
you,
be.
buddy.
It would be neat for sure. I just don't think it's very plausible. There's chickens who have blue eggs.
That is very cool. I can settle for blue eggs.
We can settle for blue eggs.
Okay.
I've seen purple eggs before.
Holy shit!
That's pretty rad. Is that chicken
So-
okay?
So about this third farm.
I was
So
assuming at this
okay,
point
then
you're
yes, I guess
Yeah,
we're
we're
gonna
like
go.
walking and talking.
So,
Yeah.
yeah, I guess we're gonna go talk to them to figure out who they are, what they do, and then wait till nighttime and then go look in.
Yeah.
Okay,
Probably.
cool.
Okay.
All right, let's do it.
You arrive at the Thorn Farm. The first thing you notice is there's no animals out in the field.
I don't think it's this
Aw.
farm.
Probably pigs. Might be pigs.
There's the farmhouse, right?
Yep, there's a
Okay.
farmhouse and there's a barn, like every other one, yeah.
Can I do
we
a
want-
smell check?
What are you attempting to pull up? They're
What
nostrils.
shit it is.
Hit us.
Farm animals are super distinct.
Yeah.
My source, I live by a bunch of farms.
I want you to make a perception check with smell, and then I want you to make a nature check to discern the shit you are smelling.
Ooh.
Alrighty. Ooh, I love this dice. A perception check +4, that would be 23.
Okay, you. Oh, yeah. You take it all in.
Oh, that was super cocked. It landed on top of some other dice. That is not very good. With nature is +0, so that is 4.
Oh.
Smells like shit.
Nice. Nice.
Human fecal matter.
There's definitely animals here.
Or their septic tank is leaking.
Or there won't?
Do I have one of those?
Why?
I don't know. It's just
Porta
For all my,
potty.
That'd
for
be
all my
good.
robo shit.
He's
Well, he's full of it, so.
Is there anyone in the field?
Nope.
Are the barn doors like open? Can
Nope.
we look?
They're not open.
Is there like a
I'm gonna-
house next to the barn?
Yeah, there's a house.
Okay, let's go knock on the door.
Okay. There's no answer.
I look into the window.
There doesn't seem to be anyone in there. No dying embers in a fire in the fireplace. No breakfast on the table. Nothing.
Can I go over to the barn then and knock on the door?
Sure. You
Person's
hear
probably out just fucking groceries.
you hear cows. Cows?
Oh,
You hear
what
pigs.
the-
Sorry. You hear
Okay,
pigs.
I was gonna be like, what the
Okay.
fuck kind of cows
right.
are those?
I look around to make sure no one's like on either side of the barn, and then I open the doors.
The pigs and they like immediately exit the barn like they
Yeah, they-
haven't been out in a little while.
They just let their pigs
Oh.
walk. Oh.
So in a little while.
Let's look for some
Ruh-roh.
belt buckles, lads. See what's left of the farmer.
Can I go back to the house?
Sure, you go back to the house.
I want to open the door.
Opens perfectly fine.
Ooh,
I'm going
no,
with
that's
Mal.
not perfectly fine. You said perfectly fine. That's not perfectly fine.
That is not perfectly fine.
I'm gonna-
Suspicion.
Pull out my
Okay.
axe. And I'm gonna start looking around.
Okay. While you look around, what is everyone else doing?
I'm with Mal, so
Okay, you're with Mal. Okay, what are past
Robos.
and Vashti's doing?
I'm gonna investigate the barn.
Okay. Vashti,
I
what are you
would
doing?
like to investigate the area around the barn, around the house. I want to see like plants, if there is any sheds,
Sure. Make an
or storage areas.
investigation check. And then, yeah, both of you make an investigation check.
Me as well.
Yeah.
Sick.
Everyone could if they want.
Ooh, that's pretty freaking good. 18.
18. Vashti, what'd you get?
That's a 10.
10. Pask.
I got 18.
Okay. And Peter.
That was a natural 20. I'm
Nice.
very happy. I'm very happy. It was a dice that wasn't doing too good.
Kind of what we
We-
needed, to be honest.
Yeah.
We're finding everything out about this house. They're napping.
All right.
Yeah, for
I
sure.
overslept!
And then we killed
Whoa!
in their sleep. Two robots.
Like a fucking cryptid piece into their room.
He kills himself.
So overwhelmed with fear.
You
Heart
both
attack
just go.
dies.
You both just say the flesh is weak. Embrace metal.
We are the Cybermen.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
It's like a
Yeah,
Rick and Morty
upgraded.
episode. Like, Jesus.
Oh my lord.
That's the farmer's nightmares if you actually start a farm here, Peter.
Okay,
Robo
so
chickens.
let's
Yes.
do the for real friends first. Glad that I got a giggle.
The for real friend.
For real friends.
For real friends.
All right.
Peter, when you begin to look around, you and Mal kind of meet back in the center of the bottom floor before making your way up. There is nothing out of place here on the first floor of the house. There is a cupboard full of different jarred goods and different like items that they'd use to eat in their meals. Utensils. It doesn't look like there's been any dish left behind or anything like that. There looks to be like no sign of struggle. And as you kind of are making your way up the stairs, when you get to the bedroom, it hasn't been slept in. The kind of single bed in here is still perfectly made, and the bed is pretty cool to the touch. Peter, as you kind of circle the room, you see that there's like a dresser that also, when you like look into it, it doesn't seem to have anything removed or anything. And on the top of it is a series of like letters.
Oh my.
Did you find something?
I found paper.
Has it got anything on it?
I start reading them.
They seem to be like a bunch of different correspondence from the offices of the Ecro Checker, Althea Drews. Sorry, Althea Drews.
Sorry, Acro
Alright.
Checker?
The Exchequer, Althea Drews.
Checker.
All right.
Gonna
what
get
is
that
the
in writing.
A lot of them seem to be like communications, basically describing an order, what this person is ordering in terms of pork and quantity. And there seems to be a rather low price set for a lot of them. And
Now, I
yeah,
don't really know pork prices, but I feel like Mr. Pask would like these deals.
Cheap pork.
Yeah, like, it's hard to put worth on like
Flesh.
beating like a cow or a pig, but this seems like, I don't know, this seems like a low number.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like it.
300 gold could get a lot of this pork. So, Liv, I cut you off. Please carry on.
what is that?
Oh, okay.
Just seems, and the last date for their last order was like 3 weeks ago.
Does that match up with the timeline of when it would have been delivered to the...
Yes, it did.
Okay,
Cool.
so cheap. It was cheap. It was during the time frame, and now this person is gone. Did the pigs look malnourished?
Looking out the window, no, they don't. And
They'll eat each other.
we'll cut back to the barn really quick.
Oh God!
When you guys begin to look around, the first thing you notice is that anything that could be eaten was eaten, relatively speaking. There was like a bunch of different feeds and stuff like that, and slop that was like jugged up and stuff like that. They had been tipped over and fucking picked through. It looks like there was a lot of like slop and shit that was like stored in here and just picked through like over the course of a while.
Not to bring up a disturbing pig fact, but pigs can eat through bone. Like they can
they'll
just
eat anything.
through bone. So no body.
And Vashti, as you begin to kind of circle the compound and the complex of the barn area, there is one thing that catches your eye. One of the pigs on their hind leg has dried blood smeared down the side of it, down the side of one of its like haunches.
One of them probably tried to take a bite out of him. Pigs aren't really above that. Can I try and get close to this pig?
Sure. You kind of make your way up, and the pigs all kind of regard you.
Mm-hmm.
And they just keep
Like
milling
so.
about, and you get up close to this pig.
It's on its hind leg?
Yeah, it's on its hind leg, the thick thigh of the pig.
the booty.
The booty
Come
of
on.
this pig has a stream.
Come on.
It's not like massive amounts, but it looks like trickles of blood
Okay.
down its leg.
Could I medicine check that?
Make a medicine check.
I'm a cleric after all. Cleric who does not heal. I'll fix my spell list. Get off my ass.
No.
Yeah, battle
That-
mercy.
Yeah, that's a 15.
15. The marks are a little weird where the blood is coming from. But you get, it feels like it was a small puncture wound that when it was punctured in, it was like jostled or jerked unexpectedly.
Oh, this poor pig.
Like it might have been a precision kind of poke, but then something went wrong.
They didn't send this pig.
Suspicion. How does the pig look?
Oh, perfectly fine.
Sickly?
He looks happy. He looks healthy. Maybe a little stir crazy.
A little nasty little dude. Well, not little. These bitches are huge.
They're now like they look a little like I guess like warm to the touch, and they are in the mud. They're in their shit and mud.
Okay.
Grand old time.
Grand old time. Are these like the huge fuck off pigs that we know today, or are these like more like wild, like medieval type?
These
pigs?
are like a little bit of both. They're like big, like they're fucking huge pigs, but they're like not great looking. They're not like preserved in any way.
So they're a little hairy.
They're a little hairy.
Nice.
Aw, cute.
Not cute. Evil.
Nah.
Just trying to
I
eat
will
the edge of your
remind you
shirt.
this.
They will eat you if they're given the chance.
I would let them.
You hear, and it's eating the edge of your dress.
Okay. Excuse me. That's very rude.
It begins to walk away.
Yeah, thank you. Is it? Sorry, is that the injured one?
Yeah, the edge of your dress, and it walks away.
I'm going to pull out some of my rations. I'm going to snap it in half and hold out. Actually, not hold out a piece. I'm going to put it on the ground.
It was close there, dude. You were like, oh fuck, and it was like, ah, and you were like,
Yeah.
and you went, like grabs it from the ground.
Yeah, that. I'm going to take a quick look at it. Like, I've been around pigs.
Around
Bashy's been around
pigs.
pigs.
Yeah, absolutely.
Bashy's been around pigs.
She been right.
Right. There's no reason to do that to an animal,
No,
unless
no.
it was. So,
There's not like even when you're like your community. There's some meat eaters. Like you've
yeah.
seen a slaughter of animal before, and nobody has ever been like. And first, we must puncture the leg like a balloon. Like nothing like has happened like that. They just typically like mercy kill the animal and then begin to go about their business.
I'm going to head towards the barn.
Okay. While you're walking over there past, you're beginning to look around. It looks messy in here. Like the pigs did a good job of just fucking destroying the place for nourishment.
Absolutely.
But as you kind of begin to walk over to where a lot of the farming equipment is, you trip. Ugh! And you fall into a lot of shit, first of all. That's just been built up in here. As you're like, oh, God, fucking damn it. You look over, and there is a boot in the mud and shit.
I mage hand the boot to me. And
You lift
look.
up half of a fucking leg.
Oh, God damn it.
I love that.
He does. He does.
You're a
He's a
geologist.
geologist.
You aren't a mortician. You vomit to your contents of your morning.
Okay, that's
upsetting.
bad. That's really
You
okay.
look over.
Is that from the ale or is that from this? I don't get it. I hate today. Okay.
Vashti, you arrive as a mage hand is holding up half of a leg, and Pasca's vomited, and he's like, and he's covered in shit, and
Oh dear.
Yeah.
Well, that's not how I expected any of that to go. That's a whole leg.
That's a whole. It's a part of a leg. It is a
Oh,
part of a leg.
that's gross.
Look, I'm not gonna
That
lie.
makes what I found like way less interesting.
What did you find? Tell me.
Oh, there was
It's valid.
There was like a pig that got like spiked in the leg, and it looked like somebody had like wiggled it around a bunch.
What? Okay.
But you found a leg.
I did.
So.
Can I look at the end that isn't attached to a body and see if there's like teeth marks?
yeah, there's teeth marks.
Oh yeah, baby.
Ooh. He's like using the mage hand to like smear stuff off of him and like flicks so he just doesn't get it on more of himself.
But that just makes so little sense. All the pigs were inside.
Okay, maybe the farmer was inside, got locked
But then how did
inside
his leg
with.
get out? Oh wait,
Can I
are
look
we
at the door?
inside the barn?
You guys are inside the barn.
Oh, I thought
Can
we
I-
were outside. My bad.
Can I look at the door?
Yeah, you look at the door.
Does it lock from the inside or the outside?
It doesn't have a lock.
Okay.
Kind of like a latch.
Yeah, it has a latch, but it's not something that could like lock anyone.
Yeah, I was
out.
thinking like, oh, they locked a guy in here.
Maybe he had like a heart attack.
Maybe he just dropped dead. Yeah, I don't know, but he's sure dead now.
And at this point, the for real friends
Yeah.
can join if
I
they.
was gonna say, if that's all of interest that we found, I think we would have like collected all the papers.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
put them outside.
Okay, so we found something. What the fuck?
We found a leg.
Oh,
That's
that's
a
not
humanoid
supposed.
leg.
That's not supposed to come off, people. Oh,
No. I for one hope that both mine stay on me and don't get eaten.
Uh-oh.
okay,
Sure.
okay. He's gonna come over and just, yeah,
Rubs
just
it
like-
back.
yeah.
Well, Mr. Pask, we found good pork deals, if that's what you're interested in.
I don't want to think about pork right now.
No,
I heard it's
Bile.
very similar to human.
I don't think I'm ever eating bacon again,
Really?
which is a pain because I did enjoy it.
I'm petting a pig.
I mean,
Don't pet that pig. Don't pet that. I won't.
perhaps don't write off bacon quite yet.
is it
Why?
fair to assume that this is Ulrico?
I guess I don't
Yeah,
know. I didn't.
Looking
know
at the
them.
leg, is it humanoid? Like the
Oh yeah,
color, or is
it's
it
got a
skin?
boot on it. Yeah.
Well, yes, but like
Is it like
human.
Yeah.
We should probably put this in an area where the pigs can't get it.
Yeah, yeah.
Is this?
This is
Should we call the crown? No, you have to explain why we're here.
Mm-hmm.
They know. They told us to come here.
No,
Oh, that
they
is
don't
true.
know the.
Well, the Starosta did, so let's
Let's
go.
Okay.
It's the
Let's go tell the
farmers who
Starosta.
didn't know. Yeah.
Yeah, let's go tell the Starosta.
Okay.
I take the leg, I take off my jacket, and I wrap it up in my jacket, and I just kind of carry it.
That
No,
Um,
no.
I don't think that's something you drop on his desk.
that
No.
pig that has the hole in it, should we like lock it up so it's here when we come back?
I mean, they're in the pen. Should we
I think
kill
so.
that one and see what's making it tick?
No, not yet, not yet.
No.
I don't think.
He seems like a rather friendly pig as far as pigs go. Some of them can be quite nice.
Vashti,
They're
they
very
ate a man.
hungry though. That's not their fault. They're just pigs. They're gonna eat what they eat. I don't like them, but that's just them being pigs.
Oh,
Well,
good,
Pask, if they knew better, they would probably want you dead because you ate their kind.
I don't want to think
I
about pigs
suppose
eating
they
me,
would.
please. I don't want to think about pigs eating me, please, Pete, buddy. You
Well,
have
if this
to
guy was lucky enough, he was already dead.
Can I
Sure.
go and find that pig and maybe
That
like
pig.
if like I think I have rope, I'm pretty sure I do.
You're gonna
Can you
hog tie
dig?
him?
Yeah, well no, just try like a thing around him and like attach him to like a post so he can't leave.
Sure.
Um,
Yeah, we should probably go tell that old man.
Before we leave, I'm gonna go back into the house, grab as many of like the foodstuffs that were in there in the jars, and I'm gonna bring them back out into the pen, and I'm gonna open them up and just dump them for the
Okay.
pigs.
Yeah. The
All right,
pigs are
that's
going
really
for
nice.
Oh yeah,
it. They were
as much as I
going
can,
for it.
just give it all to them. Yeah. Okay, have a good lunch. Bye.
Pask. You
Yo.
see the leg again, and you're like,
Yeah.
and you spit out some bile. And when it hits, you see two milky eyes looking back at you.
Wait, in his bile? What? Wait,
Oh no.
his own vomit.
I cast Mage Hand to pull the
Wait.
head.
Deep in the mud, you find a
Oh.
head, a neck, torso. But when the head comes up, the neck has been slashed. So it
Oh,
Oh my. All right.
Oh.
a body's being discovered in a
So it
body.
there is nothing. It's a dry heave at this
How
point.
I didn't even eat breakfast. Okay.
What is this?
I didn't even eat carrots. How okay.
That's like a whole man.
So pigs don't do that.
No, they can't hold knives.
So someone
yeah.
murdered this guy. Poisoned the pigs that was okay. Okay.
3 weeks ago.
Oh. Yeah, can I try to date this body?
Yeah, I'll make a medicine check. I'll give you advantage
Don't
if
be a
Vashti is
necrophiliac.
there.
Medicine +0.
Wait, have you guys shared the letters with us yet?
Yeah.
Oh.
I got a 12 and a 15, so 15.
You guess a couple weeks ago.
Okay. Just like kind of cold. Like he's not gonna touch it, but he's like, that looks cold. Blood looks pretty drained.
Mm-hmm.
Rigor mortis.
What if
I guess-
somebody
guess
came
we
to
don't
the
need this
farm and
No,
killed him and then sold the pigs for cheaper than they actually were worth because he didn't know what the pigs were worth?
Or maybe just to ensure that they would be sold to the people that are being poisoned. Like,
Yeah,
hey,
that's-
a
To
deal.
make sure that they went.
Actually,
Yeah.
can I see those papers real quick?
Mm-hmm.
Can I like double check to see if any earlier ones are in a slightly different handwriting?
Sure, they all seem to be in the same handwriting.
Okay.
There is
Okay,
no
okay,
doubt about
okay.
that. Same diphthongs, same everything.
Is there a name on it
Yeah,
aside
like if-
from this farmer?
It is typically signed from the chambers of Exchequer Athea Drews.
Oh, because right, it's their
she's ordering it. Yeah.
it's the business requisite, right? Okay. I keep looking at it.
Athea would have been in Rexingtrum because they would have been ordering the food, but for some reason it's super cheap this time.
When you look at them, the last couple times, it looks to be like the same price each time.
Okay, then this guy just doesn't understand the value of his meat. But perhaps someone took advantage of that, snuck in, killed him, poisoned his pigs.
Understood the value of his
Send the
meat.
pigs away.
Sorry, I didn't think about that before I said it.
No, he did. It was great.
I
needed that. I'm having a bit of a thing right now, and I needed that.
We got a lot
All right,
going
I guess
on.
let's go talk to the Starosta. Because this is a lot.
It is.
All right.
Do we bring the body?
No.
Nope. We leave it here.
We
Piggy.
should wait.
Dessert.
We should probably. I don't want to touch it. We should probably put it in a raised pit, or at least make sure the pigs can't get in.
Yeah,
Are all the
I've tied
pigs
up.
out of the barn?
Yeah, the pigs are outside.
But I mean, like, we should
We could
close
just
the
close
doors.
up
Yeah. I brought the one that was punctured and tied it up inside so it can't leave. I'll make sure that
Okay.
it's like a distance so it can't reach the body. I'll make sure the rope is short enough so that it can't reach the body.
How about a pen, like something that's definitely closed off?
Yeah, so we can like close the door to the barn so that
Mhm.
the poison pig and the body are closed off from everything else.
Just completely separated. He's ravenous.
Should we?
Yeah.
If there's
Should we
any
leave?
like empty barrels, I'm gonna just put the body parts in a barrel.
Oh,
Dong, 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 dong.
you ever heard of St. Nicholas and the Pickle Boys?
Yes, I have.
Should one of us stay here and make sure that, like...
I'll stay
Duff
with the
doesn't-
pigs.
Oh, I was gonna say I can. I don't want to be near the body.
I'll stay with Peter.
Okay, cool. Yeah. I'm gonna wash up behind the barn real quick and probably almost puke again. I'll be back, and then we'll
Pump
go.
water
I'm
from the
gonna go check
well.
on him. I'm gonna make sure he's okay.
Alright.
I'm not. Hey, spoilers? Not.
Yeah, you got some right here.
And you.
Tastes
That
shit
was
in
my-
that.
Yeah.
And you vomit again.
Oh dear. Vashti like pulls out like a little handkerchief and just like holding it up on his head and just kind of like pats his forehead and stuff and like there.
Thank you. That's not sarcasm? Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome.
A quick cleanup later.
Let's go report a murder. That was the first corpse I've ever seen, and I'm not okay with it.
Really?
Is it not the first?
Absolutely not.
I've seen some dead of frostbite. That was kind of ugly.
Oh.
Mel, buddy, have you ever seen a corpse? Please say no. Please tell me I'm not the only one who.
Corpses aren't bad.
Say no. Just say no for my benefit. Thank you.
Oh.
I don't know if you're lying or not, and I'm not even going to check if you are. Let's go.
We smash cut to the Starosta's house, or the Starosta's office, and he goes, "Welcome back! I did not expect you to be here so quickly."
This old fucker.
You'll never guess what we found.
Oh, was it information for the king?
Absolutely. Let's take this inside.
We're inside my office. The door is closed. You
Okay,
can never
good.
do anything to surprise me whatsoever.
I guess.
A farmer's been murdered.
Oh, good heavens! I have been surprised so up and down.
A body's been discovered.
Oh, fuck. Did somebody vent away? Oh, shit.
Yeah, it was an electrical.
Please.
Oh, no, not electrical.
It's always electrical.
It's always electrical. There's so many tasks there.
Pig number 2
my
was not the
God.
imposter.
Aw, no. Red's kind of sus, though. Anyways, it was, Mr. Yuriko.
Oh, no, he was so nice.
Yeah, but his pigs ate him. Honestly,
His pigs
the worst
ate
place
him?
to die.
Blah.
Not a little.
Onto the desk.
Yeah. Like,
Pulpy.
right? Like,
It's
you
just like this old man, like just beating
I love that he didn't. I love that he didn't move. Like it just like came out.
You can see from the little cart this morning, there's been quite a few pastries missing from since the time you've been here, and now they're back on the desk.
Horrific.
Yeah, and
That's
you
so
didn't even.
sad.
I'm not even gonna describe visually because that did happen about 7 times just on the way here.
Oh God!
Yeah.
This is supposed to be a nice town.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
general info. The other 2
Totally
just
fine.
seem like they're fine. They seem fine.
That's great. I'm so glad they're not fucking dead.
Yeah, I'm so happy for them. This guy, unfortunately, did have his throat slashed.
Oh no, he's like crying.
Oh dear.
Oh,
And
You wanted to hear this information.
oh no.
no, but he was hoping it was like, you know, like a TV drama, like, oh, out of jealousy they poisoned the meat. Not one of his beloved friends is dead.
One of your beloved friends is dead.
Don't say it.
There's gonna be so much unrest in this city.
His throat was cut. And
Oh
he
my
was
god,
found
that's so
alive.
gruesome.
So
Also, for some reason, it appears that somebody was also mutilating the pigs. There was one that had like a big old stab wound in him.
Big old stab wound, that's not very nice.
Generally, pigs don't do that. Like,
No, they don't have little
covered.
stabby teeth, they have little
No,
big fucking
no.
gross teeth.
They have the more of the bite and tear teeth.
Yeah. On the dusty.
yeah,
Probably smells sweet.
No, it smells fucking gross.
no.
Probably
It's not,
nasty.
have you ever
Bile.
tasted pastry before?
Just all bile.
So, when it comes to the unrest, mate, he died peacefully in his sleep, and
He moved away suddenly.
yeah, he moved to a farm upstate.
He's writing this down. He pulls out a fresh new piece of paper and quill, and he's
It like shoves
writing
the
them down.
book aside.
Maybe send some of your guards that can keep their mouths shut.
I don't know who to trust. That's why I hired you all.
Please, and I mean this in the nicest way, please don't tell me to bury that body. I don't want to
I'll
look at
pay
it
you
again.
5 gold pieces.
I'll do it.
Great.
Pay-
And he gives you
pay-
5 gold pieces to bury a
It's
body.
like you don't even want money, Task.
I was gonna say, how about 100, but okay.
5 gold pieces is a lot.
It is.
Awesome,
Okay.
I'm gonna go bury that body. Oh no, do you need to like send people to investigate it?
I don't know who to trust from my gods.
Oh,
That's
okay.
why I hired you all.
We're covering it up. We're doing
Yes.
What are your guards
Okay.
equipped with, just in terms of weapons?
Spears. Stabby objects.
Okay.
But like, he basically explains like spears, crossbows. That's about it. Shield.
All of those things can slash a neck. Do you want a visual, or do you want to trust us on this one?
I think I'd like a visual.
Okay.
I
Oh,
would
you
like
know
to
what? I was like, this reaction probably gonna get worse. I didn't enjoy it for multiple reasons. Don't think you will either. But yeah, just I figured, just. Let's go. Let's go.
Yeah, come with us.
So a little old man, who's getting more 90 degrees as this day continues. You guys make your way back down to the Thorn.
Well, he doesn't, because I'm going to alter his density to make him lighter, so that he has a
Oh
little
my
pip in his
goodness,
step.
the weight of this horrifying world is lighter on my shoulders now.
It's not permanent. I'm just.
Oh, that's great. Peter, what would you like?
What you want?
I had this thought like 10 seconds ago, but I think Peter would have already fed the rest of the body to the pig.
No, I would have stopped you from doing that.
Okay, then
Okay, so we once again smash cut back to the barn. You guys watch as you guys open the barn door.
I'll do it.
You watch as Mal like suplexes Peter. Boom!
It's hungry.
What?
It's like we never left.
What?
It's hungry.
What's
Look at
happening?
him.
Oh no! And he sees the body.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's the thing that I. Did you eat carrots?
How do you have so much puke in you?
I don't. It's dry at this point, and my throat is killing me. He takes out a water skin, like, just starts chugging it, hands it to him.
He spits his mouth out.
Ugh. It's got that aftertaste. Ugh.
You're very weak. You're very weak.
Thank you.
You're not.
My dainty white hands have never seen a day's work.
My little wizard hands. It's
All I do is ponder orbs.
Why would they
hands.
kill?
Under dirt.
Why would they kill him here?
I don't.
What kind of? What do you think is going on?
I don't know. It sounds like someone's trying to poison someone, and they killed this dude to be able to do it.
Does seem like there's a bit of a plot.
So it's not happening on the road.
No.
But it might.
But
The people
It
who
also starts here.
took the shipment to Rexingtrum. Did you know who they were?
I mean, there was partially some of these guards and some of the ones that came with the caravan originally, but they were all arrested.
Okay.
And you didn't want to tell us that at all?
I did tell you this.
They straight up. He straight up did. Like one of the first things he said.
That is like why I hired you.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was
Because it was
just
you-
not paying attention to him.
You didn't
Nope,
like
I
me
was-
from the beginning.
So question then, have you had any reports of like bandits
No.
coming into this town?
This whole place is pretty bandit proof. There's a lot of guards here.
Well,
Mostly because this is the heart of the kingdom. In a lot of
They're
ways.
really bent on that.
do
We
you
have
know
a
if there's
lot of
been any?
plaques in our office dedicated to that.
Do you know if there's been any
Yeah.
like information out of the guards who delivered the food? Like, has there been any intel back to you?
What do you mean?
Like, have they
Interrogation.
confessed?
No, they haven't gotten anything. That's why the king is like, oh, hire some people. Here's some gold.
If they confessed, why would he have fired us?
Well, I'm just looking for any kind of information because we got jack shit right now.
We
I mean, we have a murdered body. That seems like
Yeah, but like this doesn't. What do we do with this? What do we do with this information? We told the guy in charge, and he doesn't know what to do.
okay. Then we
I'm doing my best.
okay.
I know.
Okay.
Cool.
Great.
Some so someone tried to poison someone through this avenue. However, it didn't work. They're probably not going to try here again, because at this point, they haven't come back for these pigs, and furthermore, the other two, nothing suspicious.
Mm-hmm.
So you just maybe amp up some security on the other meat farmers around here. Why don't we go to I already forgot the name of the city.
Rexingtrum.
Rexington?
Rexington. Why don't we go to
Are you
Rexington?
sure you're from around here?
Frito drunk.
Yes. Yes, I am.
Make a deception check.
Yes.
Yeah. Insight check.
Make an insight check.
Dodgy.
Ooh,
I'll also
try.
I'll make an insight check, I guess.
I'll
That's a
make an
hot
insight
roll.
check on you.
That's such a hot roll. Such a hot roll.
What was your
So-
roll?
Are you
Ass?
bluffing?
My roll was 21.
Oh, well, yeah, darn. I got a 15.
Yeah.
So.
I got a
Pretty
16.
Pretty
Ew.
legit.
I mean, I'm not from around here, so
He's
Yeah.
definitely from the Dwendalian Empire.
Yes,
How
absolutely.
long ago did this happen?
This?
when the food was taken away, it seems
3
like it
weeks.
was.
Presumably.
So then, wait, who made the handoff?
3
Who made the
weeks.
handoff of the food.
Or, I don't know, I dated the body. It was a few weeks at least. Rigor mortis has set in. It's cold.
Oh,
3 weeks ago wasn't the body, not the body, the meat handoff. That was 2 weeks ago.
Sorry, a few
So,
weeks
a
ago.
few
Sorry.
weeks ago.
No, but
And-
if he's been dead for 3 weeks,
Then someone posed as him.
who would pose as him?
Somebody
He's a very
who's trying to
distinct
poison
man.
the nobles.
Person trying
Poison
to
the
poison
king.
So who's the
Oh.
person trying to? They have. What's going on?
You
Uh,
guys are
you-
Go talk to us. Yeah.
standing in as the farmer. Althea.
You are asking
Well-
us a lot of questions on who does this, when that is what we're trying to figure out. I don't know yet.
3 weeks ago was the tithe collection.
What's
Who
that?
runs that?
It's the local tax collection.
Yeah, and who runs that?
Oh, the coin master here in town and his assistant.
Okay, can we talk to him, or is that like a
mean-
appointment only?
I mean,
What's the connection?
the coin master doesn't really exit his home. But, I mean, his assistant probably would talk to you. His name is Jacin.
So, I'm gonna run something by
Another one.
you,
There it is.
and I want you to fully.
Why are you being so mean to me?
We're
No,
not
I'm not
trying to be
We're trying
mean.
to
We're
ask the
just
question.
He seems a little
Uh,
rude. And he points to Pask.
He's on
Yeah.
an empty stomach.
Yeah, I haven't eaten anything. Also, I'm
You're
gonna
not
say
you,
this.
Would
you're
you like
hungry.
pastry? He pulls up pastry.
Ew.
Would you like a Snickers?
Okay.
You're not you
I'm
when you're
trying-
hungry. Have a Snickers.
I'm trying to put this delicately because you just lost a member of your community. So this tax collector doesn't exit their house a lot?
No, he's kind of reclusive.
Anyone seen them in a while?
I mean, we see him occasionally, but he doesn't really leave his home.
Well, it seems like a lot of his work is done through his assistant. So
When
we'd
was-
have to talk to the assistant. And they collected taxes from him 3 weeks ago.
Would have seen him.
Turns out this body was killed also 3 weeks ago. So
Well, I just said a few weeks. Can I try
Yeah,
to
yeah,
wait
yeah.
it? Can I, now that I'm not like panicked and puking, can I try to like re-gauge the
Well, you,
body
you
time?
gauge it as 3 weeks
Okay.
ago.
3 weeks. Yeah, that
Okay,
was-
I thought.
So somebody was definitely posing as the farmer.
Mhm.
In the last
then we
interaction,
gotta go find this assistant. And maybe get some details, maybe like a description of a person.
it's the last interaction that he would have had.
Yeah.
would have
So-
been with the person posing.
Mhm.
So where can we find the tax collector and his assistant?
Well, I'm sure well, the
Jason.
tax collector is his home, but Jacin, he works in the offices with me.
Oh, so it'll
well-
be easy to find.
Yeah, let's
We'll
go
back with you.
Screen wipe, whoop, and we're back at the office.
I am eating some of the pastries at this point.
You eat
like,
the snackers. It's pretty good. It's a little stale, but
Nice.
it's
Yeah.
there.
Some,
Fine.
Um,
It's dry, and that's all I need.
some Ritz cheese crackers,
yeah, some rats crackers,
Yeah, Rat crackers.
Rats crackers
Rats
made by a
crackers.
local farmer.
Rat crackers. They're crackers.
I'm a 27-year-old man who makes Cheez-Its.
And there's no shame in that.
So you guys, screen wipe, whoop, we're back at the office. You guys go up to the door that says, what's his fucking name?
Jason, you said?
It says on a
Another one.
door. Come on, there you are.
Oh, we bury the body before we leave.
While you guys were having that conversation, the pigs made their way in and ate the body.
But I closed the
I
door.
keep the 5 gold.
We had to open
When
it
the
to get
doors
back in.
opened it up and you guys started
Oh.
talking, all the pigs went,
Yay!
and they ate them.
That's what they were waiting for?
Probably.
They're hungry.
Alright.
Justin
just-
Rajor is on the door. Assistant Coin Master, Justin Rajor. You knock on the door. There is no answer.
I opened the door.
I open the door.
It's probably getting towards noon when you guys open the door.
Maybe it's a lunch break.
It looks like there is no one in here. Nothing seems to be out of sorts. There's some pages and stuff on the desk, but nothing too.
I turn to the Starosta. Where is he?
I mean, he could be on lunch break.
Where would he go for lunch?
Home.
Let's go to his home. Jesus Christ.
Or we could just wait here for him to come back and we have
Wait,
a
he's,
little snack.
look, there's a sign that says back in 10 minutes. It's fine.
Yeah, we'll be okay.
little clock
Isn't
on
it-
it with the hands.
Isn't it kind of weird that the assistant tax collector's office is unlocked?
I mean,
Why is that
if
weird?
it's not tithe collection day, the taxes aren't like the gold's not gonna be here.
No, or okay, just like records and stuff. I really don't know.
I'm
how
sure
you
the
guys do stuff
the
around here.
cabinets are locked.
Okay. No, making sure.
You're waiting here. We're gonna star wipe over to his house.
We're gonna star wipe. I'm sorry. I found a body. I'm a little paranoid.
Oh, we already star wiped.
We star
I
wipe.
get
You like
cut
you
off halfway
cheat
through my
motherfucker,
sentence.
and then it star wipes over to his house.
You just got George Lucas.
You got George Lucas, motherfucker. 2008 Windows Movie Maker star wipe happens, and you guys are sitting in front of a modest little home. You guys knock on the door. Door opens. There is a
corpse.
an elven man who just kind of sits there in kind of nicer robes. The kind of the legs of them are like kind of pulled up to avoid the mud of the town, but they have like longer blonde hair that kind of sits on their shoulder. They go, "Can I help you?"
How's his ankles?
Hi.
How's his ankles? Hot.
Yeah.
Hot ankles.
Oh, good.
Hot ankles,
That's
just
sure.
in. Hot ankles, Rachor.
Hey there, were you associated with a murder?
Oh my
Have a nice
God.
day. And he closes his door.
No.
I stopped the door from closing.
Make a strength check.
You like stick your whole arm in.
I just grab Peter by the shoulder and just start
17.
walking away.
17. What do you want?
Sorry,
You collected. Sorry, go ahead.
Our compatriot is broken. I thoroughly apologize for everything that he says in advance. Not this one, that one. And she points over to Peter, getting his shit rocked by.
Were you?
Like we're like a few feet back, and I'm like trying to talk to him. I'm like, wait, are you is that an act? Or are you actually like having an issue? Do you need help?
His eyes were a little buzzy.
Uh-oh. See? Broken.
There's some sparks, yeah, on occasion.
Look at that.
Okay, can I try to fix it?
You have no knowledge on how
Yeah,
you
I
would
was
ever
gonna say,
fix it.
yeah.
Axe says, I can fix him.
You
I
are
can
a
make him better.
geologist.
I like roll up my sleeves very nervously.
I can make
With-
him worse.
The Starosta with us.
Oh, you wanted to
We're
bring the
here.
Starosta with you?
Yes. This is
Yes.
a case in which he has information about.
You star wipe away, star wipe back. You have the Starosta with you.
So
We're like,
we're
talk.
here.
I'm here now too.
Collected money from Ulrico 3 weeks ago. Yes,
2 weeks.
No.
2 weeks ago.
2 weeks
3
ago.
weeks ago.
Yeah, I said 3 weeks ago.
No,
No,
2 weeks ago.
I
No.
was
2
not
weeks ago?
there collecting.
I thought, no, coin collection was 3 weeks. Wait, you weren't even there?
No.
Ever?
Well, I normally do the tithe collection.
So that
Yes,
was 3 weeks
yes.
ago.
Yeah, I'm aware.
3 weeks ago.
Yes,
Oh
that's
my
what I'm
goodness.
talking about. Did you collect it from Ulrico?
Yeah, yes, and I said no. I'm
Why?
They are not the one that collected from him. Is what they are saying.
Okay.
Who collected from him?
Was that?
There are
not
too many
clear?
people interrogating me.
You need to calm down.
You need to stop talking to me like that. This is my property, and I'm being accosted by 4 individuals and the Starosta. I told you exactly what happened. I did not collect the tithe.
You seem
Done!
really angry for somebody who isn't feeling guilty about anything, though.
I had a man, a robot, ask if I was associated with a murder. Then a large other robot broke a piece of my door. There's a noticeable arm-shaped dent in the door. With a Starosta in tow, asking if I collected coin from, I'm assuming, a dead man, because you guys just asked if I collected from Ulrico.
So,
Peter is currently making flower crowns out of dandelions that he's picking. He's
Wow,
tossing it on the ground.
he moved on quick.
Who?
Listen. What everything that you just said still doesn't qualify your tone of voice, and I think you need to cool it a little.
I don't have to listen to anything you ask of me, random stranger on my porch.
What we're doing
What are you doing? Can you please
Is-
explain to me what you are doing in concise detail, quickly, please?
Yeah, so
We're investigating who poisoned meat that went to Rexingtrum.
There was meat that was poisoned and went to Rexingtrum, and you see the
Yeah.
Starosta just goes.
Mal,
Full
Mal,
face.
remember how we weren't? Mal, remember how we weren't supposed to say that?
Doesn't
He
matter.
didn't pay us for
Doesn't
our
matter.
time.
Doesn't matter. I'm talking to him right now.
Right here.
We went to Ulrico's. He was dead.
Oh my god!
We're looking.
I
You knew that. We're looking for the person who did it.
It's
The
one
last
thing.
person who saw him was the person who collected the tithe, whatever that is. We thought it was you. You're saying it isn't you. Who is it?
I normally collect it, but like right in the last couple weeks, the coin master, my boss, said that he would rather do it this year. It was odd. It was strange. Because he normally stays, he's pretty quiet, but he seems to be like a changed dude right now.
Any reason why?
Well, like, he doesn't... I just thought he was really depressed for a very long time. I've worked with him for 12 years. And he always just seemed very sad. I just figured he, like, got away of life or something. Changed, maybe found Pelor, who knows? I don't know. But then all of a sudden he was, like, gardening. And he wanted to go collect the tithe this week, or like 3 weeks ago, and I was like, I mean, you're my boss, I guess.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how quick was this change?
I mean, I don't work with him every day, like, I typically around tithes, so it's, I mean, from
I
last
can't
tithe
believe-
to this tithe, he got 3 cats and a bunch of different animals and redid his whole garden, so like...
This is incredibly suspicious.
Well, now it sounds suspicious.
It's incredibly
It does.
suspicious. That is the
When
last
was the
person
last
who
time you-
visited the farm. Now there's a dead farmer. Is your boss currently in town?
Yes? I don't know where else he would go.
When was the last time you saw him?
Like 2 days before the tithe collection, when he said, I'll do the tithe collection.
That was the last time you talked to him?
3 weeks ago.
Because he
3
hasn't
weeks
really...
ago.
I'm a coin master's assistant.
Well, that's-
If there's
You're
no
his
coin
assistant!
going through, then I don't necessarily work. I take in letters. I don't have to work with him.
Your tone of voice is very unprofessional, okay?
I'm gonna turn to the Starosta. Where's the coin master live?
Well, this has gone horribly, but the coin master is down the road.
Let's
I
go.
thought you were saying, where's the coin master live? Like to the
Where's the
dungeon
coin-
master?
No. Where does the coin master reside?
You're just done with roleplay. Where is it? Let's get it.
Where
Come on.
is he?
Because this
I
has gone
would-
horribly. He's down the
would-
road.
I would like to say to the coin master's assistant, I'm very sorry.
No, I don't.
I'm
I'm
not.
closing the
No.
door, and he
No.
closes the door.
I'm not sorry. I'm not sorry for that armhole I left in his door. I'm
I-
not.
Have a great day!
he puts his arm through the armhole and flips you all off.
A flower crown like on his head.
Like right on his arm.
32 Crown's Guard shoot you immediately. You're dead. Roll a new character.
Can't believe the campaign's over.
The
So
campaign's
fast.
over.
So few notes. This is a small town where people care about each other, so have to have the tact to not immediately say that someone was murdered. Don't
It's a flower
get
crown,
pissy, and don't tell people how to talk.
He knew there was a
Which
murder.
I am doing right now.
In this
However, you
small
saw the
town.
Because
consequence.
you told him there was a murder.
Listen, we're discussing this in the street. Let's just head over to the coin master's house, bust down his door.
Why?
Why are we busting it down?
Because he's probably the one who killed him.
Oh,
Well, we
why
were starting a
would we
trend.
not?
I thought it's just what you do.
No.
Okay.
Under no circumstances.
I'm going back to
Just
my
honest.
office for plausible
You know-
deniability. And he
Bye
leaves.
bye.
you.
We'll see you later.
Here, take a flower crown.
Okay.
No, we're not.
Puts it
Okay, fine.
on. He's still very sad, but it lightens his facial features and he leaves.
Okay.
Just
Okay.
like
Okay. Pass. You handle this. we've been talking to people all day, and I really, really want to hit something. So just do it. Just talk.
Sure.
Because if I talk to him, I'm probably gonna break his house down.
Why would that be the course of?
Because I want to hit stuff. Because I'm just done with talking to people. I don't like talking.
You're really good at it, ironically, except for that last one.
Well, he can't be blamed for that one.
I think you guys
To the
are
coin
slightly...
masters.
You guys?
Did you guys cut me off with a star wipe again?
You guys are in front of a very luscious greenery-driven house. There is noticeably a very beautiful garden in the front, kind of porch of this area. Like, there is a lattice-work fence that has a bunch of vines growing up it, flowers blooming from the flower bed, and, like, a big, there you can literally not see any green in it because all the flowers have bloomed out so beautifully. Even in the colder temperature of Blumnethal, there is still an eruption of flower and floral. Exactly what Justin had said. There are a cat in every window of this house, multiple different cats that all just kind of look at you guys walking over. Kind of step up to the front door. What do you guys do? Just a second.
Okay, so he's here.
He's home. Can I take a quick look at the garden?
Yeah, sure. What are you looking for?
Is there any poisonous shit in there?
Make a nature check.
That's a 16.
All of the flowers in here seem to be standard wildflowers. Maybe if a dog got into them, there might be an upset stomach, but there's nothing in here that you could grind to inherently be poisonous.
No nightshade.
Nope, no nightshade, nothing, no weird berries, no mushrooms or anything like that.
Foxglove.
I can see with a 16.
Maybe it's inside his house.
Might be.
You gotta grow up in the basement.
Yeah, he's got to grow up in the basement.
He's token immediately. He's like, hey.
There's the entire background's just pink light.
Yeah. You see a dwarven man, darker red hair that's kind of pulled up into a top knot, big burly beard. He says, "Hello there. What can I do for you today?"
Peter, sorry.
Can we
Hi.
come in?
Can I ask on what business you would like to enter my home?
Pleasure.
Oh. What kind of pleasure? I'm interested now.
Oh, just general conversation, and later on, if it
Takes 5 giant steps to the side of okay, this is your rodeo
Make a
now.
where are
persuasion
you
check.
going?
I
Listen,
whispered.
I just want to talk. I just want to have a good time.
I whispered to Pask. I think that's a lot worse than what I was gonna say.
Make a persuasion check, Vashti.
He's a creepy old guy. Oh, that's not very good. 9.
9? He goes,
9.
I mean, that does sound pretty nice. However, I'm not in the mood for group activities, so how about we just sit out on the porch and you can bring up whatever conversation you're here for. Because I don't really know you all.
I have a pollen allergy.
Then it's not going to be
I'll
any
just-
better inside.
I will just. Are you growing things inside?
Oh, I have plenty of florals. Plenty of clippings from my garden.
Oh, what do you grow? Do you grow anything in the house?
I don't grow anything in the house specifically, but anything I need to deadhead, I will bring inside to liven up the place.
Insight check.
What are you vibing for? What are you fishing for?
Is he lying
Make an
about
insight
not
check.
taking things or taking things inside?
Oh, goodness, please be advised.
I was gonna say, can I peek behind him into the house for can I perceive
Make a
anything
perception
in the
check,
house?
Peter. What did you get for your insight check? Matt?
Ass and titties is what I got.
Really?
6.
A 6?
Yeah.
He
get
seems
all
to
that
be
with a
pretty
six?
forthcoming.
You're
Whether you
fascinating.
believe him or not is up to you, but he seems pretty forthcoming in the information, and he's not stumbling around it or anything like that. Not too many details added, just what he talks about.
Yeah.
And what was your perception check?
24.
24. You see that there is a vase full of, like, snipped flowers that are in there, different kind of similar colors to the ones that are in the garden.
Oh, lovely. Peter's gonna pop a squat on the porch. Just go, like, if we're sitting on the porch.
So what can I do for you all?
Oh, we just had a few questions. Now, we are new in town. We are actually planning on starting a farm. And we were paying visits to some of the local farmers. And we were going to visit with Mr. Yuriko, but he didn't seem to be home. And the last person who talked to him after we, talked to a few people seemed to have been you. Did you see him at all?
Oh yeah, I did.
What was he like?
He was nice. He was weird. I
He was
mean,
alive, right?
Yeah, I was gonna say. Wait a minute.
yes.
He is saying was.
Yes.
Well, because
Oh, yeah.
Like he was
You saw
acting
that.
weird.
he saw them in past tense.
No, I know. I just I
Oh,
wanted to.
suspicion.
Yeah,
See,
past
that
tense
was-
is in this did happen, not he was.
He
pretty
was
Yeah,
pretty
he
alright.
was nice.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. So
Motherfucker snapped.
Yeah.
weird how.
I mean, he was just an eclectic dude.
Dude.
Pretty eclectic guy.
How?
Oh, I mean, he talked to all his pigs like they were a family member and then happily sold them off.
I mean, they are pigs.
I think that's just a thing I wouldn't do as a farmer. If you're interested in opening up a farm, is I wouldn't.
Don't name the
don't-
pigs.
Don't name your
them.
pigs if you're gonna kill them.
I think I'd name my first pig Franklin.
All right.
That's just personal preference.
We were gonna talk to him to discuss pigs, but unfortunately he just isn't home. Since we're here, do you happen to know anything about them?
Pigs?
Yeah.
I mean, they're pigs. They're
That
loud.
cannot
They're
be
smelly.
denied.
We were also looking for like general directions, or maybe we could like find him at the bar. Do you know kind of what he like looks like?
Oh, taller fellow, bigger, like muscular guy. Darker skin, like he's been out in the sun for a lot of his life, and
Any discerning facial features?
I mean, he's got a face.
Cool.
Interesting.
Can I, since we are talking about your echo, can I attempt to see if that subject is in any way making him uncomfortable?
Are you
Just
trying to
to, like-
vibe check him?
Yeah, I guess it's a vibe check, yeah.
Five check.
Vibe check him.
I was also gonna wonder is how he's describing him
What we saw.
to the body. What we said.
His description is pretty sound, like the way you
God
see his
damn it.
body.
Okay.
I rolled a 17.
You get the impression that he's not surprised. He seems to be a little too sturdy
Hmm.
in his
Like he's
answering.
like it's prepared.
So,
He could
How
just
long
be
have you been
visiting
gardening?
someone. I mean, he's been a pretty he's a solitary guy.
so why would he be visiting somebody if he's been missing for 3 weeks with his animals in the barn, all loose and unfed with no one to care for them? That's not something a good farmer does, would you agree?
I mean, I'm a coin master. I don't necessarily tell what people how to run their farm. So long as they pay their tax collection, then it's fine by me, whatever they think that's best. But I'm not really the authority on hand if you're trying to report some kind of neglect.
Oh, no, absolutely not. But just in case, would you know how to take care of pigs?
No, not really. More of a
Interesting.
cat guy.
More of a cat guy.
Yeah.
Interesting.
How long have you been a cat guy?
Home animals. Nothing like farm like that.
Interesting.
We did hear something else that was a little weird. Normally your assistant is the one that gathers all the taxes, especially around like the tide. But you were the one who went to collect this time. Why is that?
I mean, do I have to have a reason?
Well,
It would be nice.
when everyone sort of refers to you, in their words, not ours, as a reclusive man, some might want to know what the sudden change of heart is.
Do you really want to know?
I really do.
I think we do.
I found God. I got
Which one?
really
Where?
into the deepest pits of some of my life, into a deep depression, and that affected my consumption of alcohol. And then I was at my bottom, and then I found Pelor and his agricultural wisdom and his ability to be steadfast in his resolve. And so I dedicated my life to him. And I thought, well, I've stood in my house for too long. I should let the sun gaze down on my body, let Pelor guide me. And I thought the best part was to see any new people through tithe collection. So when the tithe
Really?
collector came in, I said to my assistant that I would take over this one, and he could take the day off.
You know, usually people aren't very happy to see a tax collector. So
No.
it's interesting that you chose that occasion to be, buddy-buddy with people.
I mean, no one's gonna be really impressed to see the coin master either.
No.
So I mean, at what point?
Especially on tax collection day. Was, Yuriko not very good at paying his taxes?
Oh no, they're all pretty decent at their taxes. Like everyone in town is.
Interesting.
I mean, you got a lot of slate put in with your farm. You dedicate even like a year, that's a lot of work. You're not just gonna default on that unless you have a good reason.
I exchange a look with Pask, a very meaningful look. I mean, like, are we gonna say something? Like, is the jig up?
You don't, because Pask's eyes are just very big behind his goggles and have been staring at him for the past 3 minutes.
Can I try making a meaningful look at Pask?
Oh, absolutely. Oh, absolutely. It's just,
Make a performance check to really give the eyes, and make an insight check for those eyes.
So, how active have you been in the community since tide collection?
How active have I been in the community? I mean, again, we're talking about a coin master after tax collection season. I wouldn't say I'm like raising barns with them or feasting with them at dinner time, but if they pass my house while I'm gardening, I'm gonna say something, say hello. What was the performance check for that?
Here was a 5.
5, and what was the insight?
it was a 2.
Yeah, she seems really constipated.
Ships in the night.
He like does not return a glance because his like eyes are just staring.
Well,
Or maybe he does. You don't see people's.
yeah, that's true. There's nothing there.
This is, with all due respect, a pretty nice garden. Honestly.
Thank you very much.
I'm gonna walk over to it.
Okay.
I'm gonna shit.
And I'm gonna set like my axe down, like I'm gonna hold it by like the shaft of the axe and just kind of set my axe down like next to it.
Oh.
What are you growing?
Lily Valleys, sunflowers when it's a little warmer, but that's occasional. That's a little more theoretical right now since it's not as warm yet. He lists like a few different flowers, but I'm not a flower expert, so like he lists.
You can
some
make a
flowers.
D&D flowers.
He lists a set of flowers that probably would grow better when it's a little chillier, that they can like survive through that, just because the chill is hitting through.
Oh, I love lilies of the valley. And I go down, and I'm going to like go ground level so I can see them.
Yeah, you see a chain of like a stem of flowers that fall down into like a little chain, almost like tears.
Wow, that's lovely. Is there anything underneath, like the rest of the flower? Because lilies of the valley are like carpeting flowers.
Yeah, make a
Is there anything else like among them under the other flowers?
make a perception check.
Among us.
Stop. My little brothers won't shut up about it.
I love that Liv was like, I'm not really a flower guy, and you were immediately like, oh, really? Lily of the
carpet.
Valley? Really?
It's a
Here?
19.
A 19.
Yeah.
There's some bad shit under there.
Oh no.
Oh!
You get ground level with this this flower, and you see this flower you've known for a very long time and know what it does. And when you kind of peek through, you see a lot of dirt underneath the like the kind of carpeting of the vines, everything kind of grabbing together, kind of weaving together. And then it's dingy, but you do see a belt buckle, and it's in the shape of the Dwendalian Empire's like emblem. And then you kind of glance when you go to kind of glance. You remember when you looked at him before that the coin master Varfed, he had that belt buckle on. And when you turn back, when you guys all kind of like look at her get down, and you see Vashti turn around, all of a sudden, and a knife is thrown at Vashti. I'm gonna roll to see if I hit.
Oh,
He was stabbing pigs for fun that
Hold on, I gotta get my stats up. Hold on.
Ooh!
Ooh woo.
I have cats trying to break into the room, and it sounds so funny because they're just like throwing themselves against the door. Let me in!
I want to know what's happening.
I want to sit on you.
What do you mean the pig's being stabbed? I want to listen. Can I get a Twitch account?
I've got a pretty cool character that I'd like to try out.
Does 16 hit you, Vashti?
Yes, it does.
Okay.
I have a question.
Yeah.
And it is simply that because I was staring at this guy the whole time, was there anything I can do to interrupt this?
No. I'm gonna say no.
Okay.
Probably because Peter the whole time, and during that moment, Peter was probably saying to Pass, do you think the pigs liked eating the body? Then the knife got thrown?
You take 16 points of damage.
Oh, because it's a poison knife.
Are you still up?
Yeah, I'm still up. I'm
Okay,
good.
so you turn around after seeing this, and there's this moment as the knife is being thrown where you feel like something unreal is touching your brain. Like something magical, maybe? But something not real, like something not tangible is in your mind. And then the knife and like punctures. Like, what kind of armor are you wearing? Is it scale? Is it splint? What is it?
It's scale.
Okay, it's
yeah.
scale. The kind of rattling of the thing just kind of slam into you. You are bleeding under your armor. It does not puncture the armor, but the knife like falls down. Mal, you wanted to do something?
I want to immediately activate my fuck. I forget what I called it last time. My RAGE.
Oh, your
program.
rage. You want to rage? Yeah.
I want to rage.
Okay.
Rage
There is an
program.
energy that washes out from Mal. Do you roll on the table?
I do roll.
Now?
Yeah.
Go for it.
Let me pull up the table and see what it does.
Is there a possible? I have a question, and it's just: are any of them potential healing attributes?
I think one of them gives people. Oh no, it gives me temporary hit points.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's. Okay, so lights, like just multicolored lights, especially in his eyes, start to flash like a Mario Kart item box, and this energy rises up from him.
Uh-huh.
Right next to him, a pixie appears.
A pixie.
And she kind of looks like a satyr pixie.
Okay.
Hello.
I'm a
And-
little friend for you.
Let me just read what this does.
What do I do?
I don't like that.
Oh wait. Actually, is he within 30 feet of me?
Oh, yeah, probably.
It appears next to him.
I'm going to fuck your shit off.
And
Yeah, join the club.
she starts to glow and she explodes.
She explodes.
Make a dexterity saving throw.
I'm going to say
Is there a
Pask is also going to make
Yeah.
this dexterity saving throw as well.
Okay.
+3. Oh, nat 20.
Nice.
9.
So, Pask, you succeed. This fucker fails, and he's going to take a d6 of force damage.
Okay, go for it. Roll that damage.
Really
That's-
hot.
4 force damage as the pixie explodes in just like a concussive blast.
We didn't.
I'm gonna fucking die! As this wave of energy walks out, slams into you. You're like, oh, yeah. You guys watch as he tries to duck out of the way, but with all the just being on the porch, how small it is, he just gets slammed up against the wall. The energy that hit him up the side of his body, of his dwarven body, his leg is like shaking and extending longer. The clothing is not. It falls away like Mystique, like where it just like, and you see a gray limb, and up the body is just a gray patch of just flesh. And the eye of this dwarven man, these like kind of green eyes, turn into this whole yellow pupil eye that just sits there, and then it like, and it turns back into a dwarven man, and he goes, "All right, this is how we're going to do this."
Yeah.
And that's where we'll end it for this week. All right, I just really quickly, I know we're just at the end of the night. I just really wanted to say, while all that shit was popping off, there's been a bunch of shit happening in notifications and chat. So there was a raid. So thank you, Fenry Wolf, for raiding with a party of 9 people for
Oh my
a little
goodness,
stream.
thank you.
We are at 21 followers for this channel. I'm just going to really quickly name off some of the followers that we got in this stream. So CatLover34, Precious Gem, Fenry Wolf, Dino, aka Tim, Maz Loza, Trident the Cookie, Flim Flam Fairy, and Scary Teabags, Sari T, Feather Raleigh, Staramia Streams, Odd Liam, Payton Colors, Nick Dog, Rarica, Maple Cutie, Cootie Tootie, and Salty Humanoid. Thank you guys all for following over the course of the last couple days as we've been setting up these streams. We're super excited. If you're a new viewer, my name is Liv. I'm the Dungeon Master of this and for our podcast Chronicles of Gaia that Liam and Jack are on, and this is our new weekly stream in our anthology series, Tomes of the Multiverse. We're going to be playing in Exandria for a little longer when that Called the Netherweek comes out. We're going to be playing every Sunday, either 8 or 8:30 EST time. Check our Twitters and our socials. For any more updates, I will just pop that.
You're all amazing.
You all are
Thank you.
amazing. I hope that was a
Hey,
command
question.
in my chat.
Question for the stream master. Did we ever get any were there? I was like, do we have any other questions in chat that we should be answering as this goes on?
No.
No,
we're
been
playing
asking
a game.
questions.
We're playing a game. And once we've been asking questions, there was a few conversation. There was a compliment to the stream layout. Thank you very much. And they got utter hands, and the girls are fighting before we took our break.
Wonderful.
But thank you guys so much. We're gonna come back next week after this daring, fun moment. You guys did a mystery.
We did mystery, and it
And-
didn't take us 10 sessions.
And it didn't take you 10 sessions, even though you missed 2 of my clues.
Really?
Yeah.
What were they?
Oh, wow, that's the failures in the
They
barn,
can't
ain't
tell
it?
us that.
Not
Well, I mean,
And
but this mystery is only just getting started.
Yeah, 'cause it's a
Red.
changeling right in our face.
How many? What's our average intelligence between the party?
probably bad.
Average?
I have a plus
Or-
1.
I'm a 0, like fat 0.
I have a -1.
I have a +3.
Hey!
We got a wizard in the party.
I'm a wizard.
Okay, more positive than negative.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, the positive is a quite negative guy, so
I'm a very
Listen, we can work on that.
That's
Yeah,
something
good
that
luck.
can happen. We can
We can help
improve
you.
that.
We can make you
Oh.
happy.
I miss these characters.
Yeah, it's been a
I miss these
hot
characters
So
so
do
much.
I.
second.
It's yeah. Full disclosure, it's been quite a few months because we played
been-
the
fan.
It's
1
been
week.
One
We
week.
played
there
the
it is.
session 0,
A really long
Months.
time
Something
ago.
like that. I
and then
can't-
we decided we were going to do this.
It's
It's been a
capital.
while.
I have been trying to figure out what my socials command is in this chat for since we got finished, and it's so not working for me.
Awesome.
All
What that
right.
means.
Did we level up?
No.
I'm gonna ask at the end of every session.
Ooh, that's a dangerous game you're playing, Liam.
You want to play that game?
I just want to know.
Don't do it.
It's
Do
just a
it.
simple
Oh.
question.
Stream.
It
just
will be
started
very-
to chug
It will be
real
very
quick.
satisfying when the answer is yes, but
Yeah,
you know
right.
but you know the answer is no until
I'm
the
ready.
new campaign.
I'm
happens.
ready. I'm ready. Oh wait, right. Shit.
Oh! I thought you were doing this ironically. Oh no!
No,
you
I'm
did
stupid.
forget.
You forget I'm
Fool.
stupid.
You fool. With
This
your
this
-1
9 intelligence I have is representative of me.
Well, this 17 is not representative of me.
I give all of my characters one stat that I think I would actually have in like as a person, and I gave Mal my intelligence.
None of them. None of these stats are representative of me because there is no fool stat that's maxed out.
Oh,
Aw, don't be so hard on yourself.
you
No,
fool!
you can be harder.
Look at you.
It's fine.
Yeah.
I'm
Nice.
convinced.
Be
Nice-
worse,
nice-
actually.
Nice friends, real friend. Just saying.
All right.
I mean, I can be mean. I can.
We know. I know.
I know.
I
Oh,
know.
I feel really bad. I should have seen that raid a lot earlier, but I didn't have it enabled to notify on the stream. But it will for next time.
It was probably when we were doing stupid shit.
No,
and
the
everyone
raid
left.
what really tipped me off was we got like those 6 follows in a row. And we were in the middle of the interrogation with
Reveal.
Yeah, with Farfid, so I couldn't say anything.
Do you know anything about pigs?
I know you said Farfid.
That's a follow, babes.
I know you said Farfid. I know he's a dwarf. I know he has a red bun.
Stop.
I just imagined Farquaad.
Stop. I knew you were going there.
Yeah.
I know a lot of
I
you
was
will die, but that's a risk
I was
I'm
thinking
willing
like
to take.
a really like roly-poly human man, like kind of like Mother's Basement type, you know?
Oh my
Well,
god.
you see, I started to really get into botany.
I found God. I'm no longer an incel.
Bad voice.
Ooh.
All right. Did
I
you
could, like turn away and spray like a breath like freshener into his mouth, and he's like,
So,
Vashti?
you'd like to, Vashti, was it? You'd like to come in?
Liam, I mean this in the nicest way.
"That's my
You
next
are
D&D character. I found that
Too
voice."
good at that voice. Too good.
Thank
Nope.
That's coming from a real place, and I
did.
don't like it.
Yeah,
Have you ever heard of Magic the Gathering? I bet you will get it.
yeah.
Ah.
Don't worry, I'm pretty good at explaining it to newbies.
Oh,
Yeah.
I know too many of those guys from high school.
Hey.
We gotta
I'm
end
Commander
now.
only.
We should probably end the stream.
We gotta end
Yo,
now.
Green.
The incels are gonna
Commander.
come for us. Like, Jesus.
Canceled from day one, you know?
I
It's
know,
the
right?
best
Well-
thing to do.
All right.
And it wasn't even something we did in game.
Did you guys all have fun?
Yes.
Okay.
Absolutely.
It was so good.
All right.
Let's do it again.
Let's do it
Yeah.
again next week.
Easy mysteries. I can do these.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank
Like
you.
Scooby.
Shut the fuck up. Thank you all for watching our first episode of Tour into Exandria. We will be back next week. We love you. Thank you so much. Wear a fucking mask. Be coward.
coward.
Fight
Be
injustice
coward?
in the world. You know?
Yeah, do all that.
Vince,
Get
put
your
your
dad
hands down.
square on the lips.
And roll all those fucking dice. We'll see you guys next week. Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.